o'clock. I am Ross Matthews.
And I'm Marissa Winokur. This is so exciting. Everybody's standing over there.
We are broadcasting around the world from the backyard of the Big Brother house. The winner of BB20 was just crowned. Congratulations to...
We don't have to spoiler alert. At this point, if you haven't seen, turn us off and then come back and watch us later. There is no spoilers.
So the winner, 1, 2, 3. Casey! Congratulations.
Let's go!
Okay,
let's go!
America's favorite was Tyler, and we will be talking to both of them, plus JC, and as many...
Angela and Sam, who we missed in our show, so we're really excited to get them tonight.
Yeah, as we look right over there behind us, I
see everybody.
So many of the house guests who are going to come here. Let's break it down quickly of
okay.
who voted how, okay? The vote was so close, 5-4.
We were in the audience going...
We had no idea which way it would go. In the end, Tyler got JC's vote, Angela's votes, Brett's vote, and Haley's vote, and Casey got...
Bailey, Rockstar, Fessy, Scotty, and Sam for the win. It could have gone either way.
We have, all season long been covering Big Brother. We made our predictions at the beginning.
We did.
We will reveal those coming up. But first...
We don't have a sound machine, so we're just going to do our own sound machine. But
first, we're going to start right now talking to some of the house guests, including a jury member who just standing right there, just cast his vote.
We can't get up.
For Tyler. Please welcome to the program,
Brett!
Come right over here, buddy.
You can. I'm scared to stand
buddy.
up.
How are you? Give her a kiss. Give her a kiss.
Oh my God, Thank you, Ross. That was like a gift from Ross. I know how much everybody at home likes to see me flirt with people. They don't.
You look really good.
You look handsome.
Thank you very much.
At Jury House did you well.
I figured, what would Ross wear tonight?
That's not what he would wear. You would not wear that.
I could pull that off, honey.
You could pull it off.
Let's leave it on.
Let's leave it on for now.
Moving.
So listen, you were in the jury house. You cast an all-important vote. You cast your vote for Tyler.
I did.
But the win went to Casey, so how do you feel about that?
Honestly, it was a tough decision. If it came down to those two, it was a 50-50 draw for me. It was really tough, but at the end of the day, the person who got me out was Tyler. I respect the game. He did the least likely thing I thought he would do and have a final two with Casey, and he pulled it off.
He did.
But he didn't win.
So that's why he got my vote. But I'm not upset about it. Casey was a competitor.
Absolutely.
She did amazing. She got the final two. I didn't.
She did. Now, there have been juries in the past that have been accused of being a bitter jury. You did not vote bitterly, right? You voted for the person who got you out. Did you do that on purpose after watching Big Brother say, I'm not going to be a bitter juror?
No, not at all. I walked in the house planning on playing the game. I played the game. I can't be upset with someone for playing the game. If I can hold them accountable on a personal level, then they can hold me accountable for everything I did, and I need everybody to forgive me. So,
well, speaking of forgiving, you don't know yet, but Rachel and Winston, your boy, and Caitlin have all moved in together in Los Angeles. Where do you think you're going to end up?
I see. I'm having a vision right now.
Are you going to go home to them?
And I'm seeing LA.
You're
going to come.
I'm seeing LA.
Do you think maybe they have a room for you? Do you think they're ready for you?
I mean, I'm sleeping on the couch. I'll rotate beds. I mean, we've all slept in beds together all summer. It doesn't make a difference to me.
Does that excite you, though, to hang out with everybody outside the house?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, it was so funny watching in the house. There were some intense showmances. You had Fessy and Haley. You had Fessy and Haley.
Were you surprised by any of the showmances? No, you knew about them all.
Oh my God, nobody knew.
Everybody knew.
I knew. Trust me, I knew.
Were you surprised by tonight? We had a big engagement on the show between Bailey and Swaggy C, and they got engaged. What do you think about that moment?
I'm so happy for them. Congrats to Swaggy and Bailey.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I can barely take care of myself. If they can figure it out, good for them. That's awesome.
Well,
so happy for them, though.
You were in the jury house with Fessy and Haley.
I was.
So you got to watch their romance bud after the 54 days of taking the kiss.
I wasn't allowed to hit on Haley anymore?
Yeah. Wait, did you hit on her anyways? Yeah,
no.
Of course you did. Of course you did. We know you did.
All right, so they said tonight their relationship is the real deal, is it?
Ask them. I don't know.
Well, I'm
asking you.
What did you see up close?
I saw that they weren't necessarily where I was, and they were doing whatever they were doing, so it seems pretty real to me.
Okay, we got it.
Well, there we go.
Loud and clear. Listen, I want to say congratulations on a game well played and a suit well worn. All right? Have fun tonight. Enjoy. There's a big after party.
Wait, what was this?
Oh, wait, hold on.
What was this? Was this your prediction?
Yes.
Was this his prediction?
No, that's my BB
Oh, this is who
celeb.
you want to BB Select.
Yeah, Celebrity Big Brother's coming back for season 2. We asked some
In
people.
January.
And you said
Matthew McConaughey.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Matthew
I think he
McConaughey.
might be busy.
Well, I hope
But-
he's not. I'm asking you personally, Matthew. You get out here.
If you're at home watching Off the Block, Matthew, please come to the Big Brother house.
No, I
You've got
really
nothing
think
better
so,
to do.
yeah.
Can you
Amazing.
do a Matthew McConaughey impression quickly?
All right.
There you have it. All right.
Thank
Thanks so
you
much,
so
Brett.
much.
Welcome. We'll see you around
Thank you
LA,
so
all right?
much.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
I'll tell you, there is so much press here in the
Oh my gosh.
backyard as Brett makes his way out.
Give me. We're gonna trade out cards, you guys. It's gonna be. It's
Oh,
gonna
wow.
be dirty. We got Rockstar.
Hi, beautiful.
Rockstar's in the house. Hi, baby.
Hello, Rockstar.
You
It's
look
so good to see you.
so
Let's hear
good,
it. Let's hear it.
Rockstar. Let's hear for Rockstar. Oh my
Okay.
God, you look gorgeous. Let's start with how beautiful you look. I want to know, did you do your hair and makeup, or did anyone help you tonight?
I did my own hair and
You
makeup.
did?
I did.
And what about
You
this
look-
dress? Because
is-
we both wanted to know where you got it. What's
Yeah.
the story? Did you get to go to a mall? Did you get to leave the jury? No.
This actually I got right before I got pregnant with Isaac,
Uh-huh.
and I got to wear it a little bit when I went to a convention in Las Vegas,
Uh-huh.
and then I had to hang it up.
Well, it's
But
beautiful.
this is what's in your suitcase.
Right
This was your finale night.
there, it is.
There you go.
Let's talk about finale night. You cast your vote for the winner.
Finally, right?
You got it
You're on
right.
the right side of the
Thank you.
vote.
What
It's
was
about
it?
time.
What was it about Casey's game versus Tyler's game that got her your vote?
Well, I really liked both of them. It was a really hard decision, and I can't even it was just a feeling of who I wanted to vote for, and I just really felt like I wanted to see Casey win.
Did you know coming into tonight that you were going to vote for Casey?
No, I didn't know that.
Then what was said tonight that pushed you over the edge to Casey's column?
I think it was just that her strategy was to do exactly what she did,
Right.
and play a social game, and that's exactly what she did. There wasn't one person that had a problem with Casey. I mean, Casey cussed me out in the kitchen, and I was still fine with her.
I
So,
remember
like,
that.
yes, I remember it too.
And you were telling her that she was the hacker. She was saying she wasn't.
right.
Yeah.
She said she was grown, and I was like, "Girl, I'm grown too. Like, let's
Uh-huh.
come on now. I have kids. Like,
Uh-huh.
I'm
Yeah,
also
yeah,
grown."
tell him.
No, how excited are you to see your kids?
I am so excited to see my kids. Like, I can't even. I've never been away from them for longer than a week, and with a week, I could call them on the phone.
Yeah.
So, like, it is just. I'm like shaking. I'm so
You
excited.
know, your episode of Off the Block with us was the most watched of our whole season.
Like a million.
Like a million. You brought us in the most viewers.
I
So you are
love
loved.
that.
Just
How
know
about
you're
that?
loved.
Wonderful.
Isn't that nice?
Just say that to all the girls.
No, I do not. All right. Well, any regrets after it's all done and you look back? Any regrets?
You know, I don't regret anything. I think it was
Yeah.
fantastic. It was a great journey. I learned a lot about myself, mainly that I guess I cry.
Yeah,
you
you
do.
cry.
You do.
Yeah.
I cry.
I want to know too if we talk to our producers. There's some. We're talking. We have a producer over here. We are live. So can we reveal some things to her? Like we talked about. We have some things here.
Did you? Yeah.
There's one specific. What we just
Okay,
talked to
I'll
her
ask
about.
her a question.
Okay.
Did
Because I wanna
you
reveal
did you
something to
figure
you
out
if I
when
can.
you got voted out who the swing vote was?
When I got voted out,
Yeah.
Scotty, do you mean who voted for me?
No, it says, have you figured out who was swinging the vote? I'm sorry.
Oh,
I read my
gee,
question wrong, you guys.
It's okay.
That every week, like in the beginning, who was swinging the votes every week and no one knew who it was?
JC and Caitlin?
It was JC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
JC. I know.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
very disappointing.
Yeah.
So
to
he
figure
played
that out.
his
He
social
did.
game was
He-
massive.
He was actually. We don't want to. I'm an
Sorry, they're
introvert.
telling us to wrap it up. All right, there's something I want to tell you that I may reveal to you later. I might bring you back because I want to make sure that we can. You know, there are rules with things we can
Yeah.
say to you and we can't say to you, and we are live. I can say anything?
say
All right,
anything.
so
The
ready?
show's over.
Yes.
So,
It's
in the
over.
kitchen, talking, accusing Casey of being the hacker, right?
Yes.
And she denied it.
Right.
She was a hacker.
She's the hacker.
I knew it.
You knew
You
it.
did know it.
You knew it.
You did know it.
Yeah.
did.
Does that make you?
It makes me feel vindicated. Also, like Tyler came up and kind of whispered to me every single week. You called me out on what I was doing, and nobody else did. And I was like, yes.
You did. I
So-
watched you do that. You were like, it's Tyler, and it wasn't until Haley was the hacker and she was able to put him up, but you were like, it's Tyler, and it was.
It makes me feel like I'm not so bad at this.
You are
Good.
not bad at it.
And that means Casey played an even better game.
Yeah.
She kept
Right,
that in.
yeah.
And you played a great game too. Thank you
I
so
can't wait
much.
for you to see your children. It's
Thank
so
you.
exciting.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited. It's
That's
so
the
exciting to meet
important
you.
stuff.
What's
do we
this?
do we get to see who I picked?
Yeah, so you
Go.
made suggestions for who should go into the Celebrity Big Brother house.
Oh my God, I love the first one. I personally love this. We both have worked with him. Bianca Del Rio,
drag
go
queen.
into the. Oh my God, we love you.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh my God,
Bob the drag queen
and
and
Monet
Monet
Exchange.
Exchange.
All three are amazing choices. You are our queen.
Thank
This
you.
is clearly a fan.
Of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
These are.
Ma'am,
This
thank
is.
you
I will
so
take
much.
any one of these drag queens.
Yes,
Thank
let's
you,
get
honey.
'em.
Be on.
Enjoy tonight. Have fun with your
Bianca.
friends. See your
Oh
family.
my God,
soon,
go
okay?
home, see your family. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's
Okay,
take a
you guys,
let's take a little breath.
Can we have?
What?
Yeah, bring it in. That's what I was trying to figure out how to say camera 2.
So here's the deal.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure that I can tell them, I can reveal things to them, right? All the producers saying yes, good.
Yes.
I don't want to get in trouble, so good. From now on, I won't question it. I'm just going to go there.
This is my most exciting one. What's coming up?
Okay, so
you guys.
We didn't get a chance to talk
We
to
didn't,
her.
we didn't get a chance to talk to her. That's 2 of them we didn't get to, but this one, I love her.
She was one of the most talked about house guests of Big Brother 20, and now she's going to walk right over here. Please welcome.
And I'm even going to stand up for her.
Come here.
Come
It's
on.
Sam,
It's
everybody.
Sam.
Come here.
Oh my God, I can't move because I'm tethered in.
I missed you. Oh, it's so good to see you.
Oh, Sam.
So good
I
to
love
see
your little
you.
sweater dress.
Thank
Come
you.
here, right
You
over
look
here. Hug me.
beautiful.
We're hooked up. Okay.
Sam.
Take a seat. There's so much to talk to you
We
about.
get a little extra time with you, and even if they tell us to stop, I'm going to keep going.
All right.
We didn't get to talk
right
to
into
you.
it.
Can I hold this?
Because,
Yep.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes,
Okay.
because we're mic'd, you're not.
Okay.
We didn't get to talk to you because of all the rules, and you had to go right to the jury house, and we were.
That's correct.
We were devastated, and you know who else was devastated? All the fans.
Oh.
The fans. We got a lot of write-ins, and we apologize. We wanted her too.
How do you think we felt?
Yeah,
I'm
how do you
so
think we felt?
sorry.
Yeah, so it's all your fault. No,
So
it
we
wasn't
have-
your fault.
We have lots to talk about.
We
For
do.
starters, you were close to Tyler throughout this game. You thought you had a final 2 with Tyler. Turns out he had a
That's
couple
correct.
others. Tonight, you did not cast your vote for Tyler. You voted for Casey instead. If had you voted for Tyler, he would be the winner tonight.
That's correct.
So why did you vote the way you did?
It was not influenced at all by Tyler's actions towards the end of the game. It was truly because I played a personal game, and I know a lot about each house guest that they might not have shared with everyone. Their stories, their families. I was sort of like a sounding board for some of the emotional things people went through. So I know that Casey was coming from a very real place, and I know I have a very clear picture of her family. So I had sort of made up my mind a long time ago that it was like this. I decided that, okay, I'm a millionaire, and it's my money. I'm going to give it away at the end of the show. Who do I want to give it to? And Casey and Tyler were both my top picks.
Really?
So I was very happy to see them up there, and yeah,
So Tyler had been sitting next to JC at the end. You would have voted for Tyler?
that's an interesting question.
what ifs. I love the what ifs.
I had considered it because as a juror, we have no idea what to expect.
Right.
But it's my responsibility to consider all the options, and I would have probably voted for JC.
Wow.
Again, not because of Tyler's actions, but because JC represents so many communities.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of depth to him that I don't think was represented. He's very smart. He had all this social stuff going on that
Sure did.
nobody knew about.
Nobody in the house knew. We were watching it at home, going, "Oh my God, he literally was the puppet master in a lot of the plays."
brilliant.
He was
Brilliant.
very smart. Yes.
Yeah.
Did you love seeing Casey's family hop up there at the end? I was dying looking at that.
I immediately recognized her mom, Jean.
Yeah.
She has her mom's name tattooed on her forearm,
Oh.
and we got to see her mom when she won HOH.
Yes.
So I picked her out of the crowd like, boom,
Yeah.
squeezed her tight, told her what a great daughter she had.
I want to talk about your gameplay just a little bit. You won HOH early on in the game.
I did.
And you did something I've never seen anyone else do in the game. You said, nobody comes in my HOH room.
Oh, yeah, that was my room.
Do you think that was good gameplay?
I don't really care. Also, it was so early on in the season that I didn't really have to do one-on-ones. I already had my mind made up. And I allowed people to go in my room, but only one at a time.
You did allow them to.
Yeah, so I just didn't want my room to be turned into some kind of secret meeting hole or where people get caught conspiring against one another. I just didn't want that. I really wanted a whole week of let's just take a chill pill.
I think that watching your game, you definitely were. I mean, the robot. I'll go back to the robot for 5 seconds.
Yes.
I want you to know that I started a hashtag Free Sam because I genuinely was like, where are they keeping Sam? I was genuinely losing sleep over just trying to figure out the logistics of where you were. But your gameplay was so interesting and fascinating, and also as someone who watched the show from day one, I could tell that you hadn't watched the show from day one. Not because of your game, but because there was some suggestions. You had a suggestion where it was like, I'll be the hacker. Nobody else needs to be the hacker.
Yes.
Did you think that was going to work?
I really didn't know. It was another one of those moments where I really had no strategy or game play. So occasionally I would have this like spark of inspiration. I'd be like, I'm gonna play. I have a plan.
Yeah.
And they never worked. None of them. They never worked out.
You know what I was struck by?
What?
Watching you play this game was how much heart you had and how much you played an emotional game.
Yes.
Now, that usually doesn't work in this house. So was there any point when you said, okay, I'm gonna change courses here and play a strategic game?
There were a couple of times when, I put on my big girl panties and I thought, okay, I see where this is going, and it's really a lot of guesswork.
Yeah.
So, but time and time again, my guesses were wrong. So, it's really hard to describe. It's not necessarily dishonesty, but just sort of, paranoia causes you to do. You're guessing, and 10 steps in the wrong direction.
If asked, would you do it again? Not go back in, but like, do you have any regrets, or are you?
I have no regrets.
I'm so happy to hear that.
I feel a great sense of completion, and I took something from this experience that is greater than any sum of money.
What did you take?
I have won my own heart back, and also I have grown immensely as a person, and I have basically a brand new outlook, perspective, whatever word you want to choose. For me, it really was about the experience, and I'm joyfully indebted to all these fine folks for the rest of my life.
Listen, we get it, and we saw it happen on the show, so thank you for sharing
And we
your
loved
heart
all
with
your
everybody.
crafts. We
Yes.
loved it. People followed your crafts, just so you know, nothing was missed, and you were loved, and the audience loved you. Just
you.
loved you.
Thank you, Sam, for sharing yourself
Thank
with
you,
us.
thank you.
It was a
Thank you
delight.
so
Let's hear it for
much.
Sam.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You did it, girl.
I know.
I know.
you.
Who says playing with heart can't get you far? Top 5,
Yeah,
right?
there you
did
go.
it, honey. Thank you so,
So
much.
lovely.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And then I just leave?
Wow, yeah,
then
right
you
over
just
there.
leave.
We'll see you at the after party.
Okay, see you there.
So
See there.
we had
We're going to the after party?
Yeah, we're going to the after party.
I didn't
we
even
had
know
a
there was an
big
after party.
moment in the
Oh my
show,
gosh.
not just the winner, but an engagement.
Oh my gosh.
And joining us now are the newly engaged couple.
I can't.
Mwah.
I love it.
of Bailey and
So happy
Swaggy
for you.
C.
Thank you.
So one of you sit here, one of you stand in. Oh, we have 2 mics for you. If you can
There you
stand
go.
right
That's
behind
beautiful.
her.
That looks good. Let's see what that looks good.
We'll figure the shot out there. We got it.
What this?
So
I
we
got
should-
so many cards now.
We should start by
Give me these.
saying congratulations to both of
Thank you. Thanks, bro.
You are so welcome. How do you feel?
Shocked. Like,
Yes.
I'm like, everybody's been telling me I'm glowing, which is good because I'm like bursting with happiness. But I literally have like said 3 words since it's happened.
You were apart now for much longer, almost 3 times longer than you were together in the house. You explained to us on Off the Block, Swaggy, that it feels like it's intense. 24/7 when you're in this house, it feels like months together. While you were separated, was there any fear in either one of your heads that maybe it wasn't real, that maybe it was just something that felt right in the house and would be different in the real world?
For me, not even close. For her, maybe because she couldn't, she had no control over me. For me, I got to watch the live feeds and hear her.
And she was like,
you
I
know,
love, yeah.
every single night. So for me, I had no worries. But her, I was in the real world, so she didn't know anything.
Ring. I
Yeah,
didn't see that ring, you guys.
I was like being crazy.
Show it up there. It's gorgeous.
Can we see this?
I'm like such a Jewish mother. I'm like, let me see the ring. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Well done. Well done.
So when you're in the house, are you feeling like what happens when I see him?
Yeah, but I was like making deliberately messages like I will kill you if you try to talk to another girl. Like I am very like open about my craziness. Like do not play with me. So I was hoping he wasn't going too far.
And when you talk about going too far, does Bailey's family, did they know what you were going to do tonight?
Yes, her mom and dad knew for weeks. I just told her sisters this morning. So like.
So you like went to the dad and asked for permission. You are so awesome.
Because they had a wedding anniversary, so they invited me to it. So I flew to Missouri to go there.
30 years.
And then after they got married, I was like, yo, like, this is kind of something what I want.
Yeah.
So I talked to them. They gave me their blessing. And
So there was no, you're crazy, it's too soon.
never. Not from
My
mom and
parents
dad.
met on a blind date and they only went out like I guess they fell in love like 3 dates and then they were like in love.
Literally.
So
And you did not hesitate to say yes. I thought maybe you would say, let's talk about it in 6 months, I'll get back to you.
No.
You said yes before you finished asking the
Yeah,
question.
I knew. As soon as he like went down on his knee, I was like, yes. I knew.
You don't know because you were locked up in the jury house at the Emmy Awards. Someone proposed like at the Emmys, and literally we were all like, "Oh my God, we hope Swaggy proposes." I'm not gonna lie.
Can we
I'm
say
gonna
this
be honest. We're gonna be
Before
honest.
the show, tell everybody what I said.
There's no camera on you. Okay,
There we
before the show
Tonight.
he turned to me and said, "I bet Swaggy C proposes," and I said, "No way."
You think that?
I think.
Say what?
What made you think that?
I don't know. I just thought if I was Swaggy C and I had this moment and I wanted to do a grand gesture for the person I loved, I would do it on TV.
And
I
you
would
were
do
with his
tonight.
parent, and like when you went to the parents' home, we all watched that. I'm telling you, when
Oh,
I
the one
watched
that was on
you,
CBS?
the one
Yeah.
that we
Yeah,
saw,
okay.
like I'm sure you were there other times. I mean, I told you, I'm like, when we saw that at home, I was like, I love Swaggy. Like it, like not that I didn't like you before, but as a viewer, I was like
In love.
in love.
ridiculous.
Let's
In
talk
love.
about something that Bailey said on Off the Block. We asked you, do you see a future with Swaggy? You said yes. I want to have 1,000 of his babies. So are we going to get started?
Oh my God, this is a rated PG show.
I'm not commenting on
We
anything
can't comment
related.
anything baby.
Nothing,
related,
babe. We're not saying
but
nothing.
Yes.
But if you're getting married, they're allowed to want to have babies.
Yeah, we definitely want to have babies.
Okay, but
Yes.
that's fine. Then I'll go back to the question block. So the way I'm going back, I don't have any other questions.
Let's talk about how you voted tonight.
Yeah, let's talk about your vote.
This
Yeah.
is important because one
Yeah.
vote separated the winner. It was 5-4. 9 jurors, 1 vote. You voted, of course, for Casey.
So your vote could be the one vote that you could tell her it's because of me you won.
I was the.
It was.
Oh, you were in the show
It
too.
came
Yeah,
down
it
to
came
me.
to you.
And honestly, it was so hard. I was stuck between Casey
Right.
and Tyler. Both of them played an amazing game. But to me, Casey's game was so much more well-rounded. Tyler, he did have a lot of trouble he had to get out of, but most of it was because he started it. So you can't get credit for mess that you started.
Now, after that fight you had with Tyler, was
Yeah.
there any way you were going to vote for him tonight?
Honestly, yes. If Tyler would have been next to JC, I would have voted for Tyler.
Really?
And honestly, if Tyler's speech, like, even though I'm very grateful you apologized to me, but honestly, it was just
Did
your.
he?
Yeah, he did.
No, he
but
didn't.
he did.
He did, but his game moves were just sloppy to me, and I wish he would that would have been cleaned up. But he played a great game. There's no denying that.
Swaggy, you got to watch the whole game. She didn't get to see it. You
No, I
got once
didn't.
you left the house, you were not in. You were not
Oh,
in
you didn't
sequester.
I
watch
stopped watching after she got evicted.
Oh, you didn't watch
I
it.
kept up with the spoilers on Twitter, but I didn't watch it.
So okay, but you kept up.
I kept up with it, yeah.
Would you have voted the same way as your
I would be
fiance?
like, tell
No,
me
I'd have voted for Tyler.
everything.
You would have voted for Tyler.
Tyler.
Did you hear this?
Which is
See,
great.
They shouldn't have gotten rid of you, Tyler. You shouldn't have gotten rid of the. Yeah, Tyler should have kept.
I would have
Swaggy.
voted for Tyler
Well,
tonight.
if you would have been in the game, Tyler wouldn't have been there. So whatever.
And then I want to ask you too, Swaggy. Caitlin was the one who sort of flipped on you. Have you seen her, spoken to her, made up with her, forgiven her?
I haven't talked to her. I forgave her, but I don't want to talk to her, be friends with her. I mean, we had an autograph signing in Florida, and they put us next to each other, but we don't talk. Like, she has my number.
They talk into
They
the mic.
FaceTime. They're fine. They're friends.
No,
We'll be
they're fine.
friends. It's
No.
fine.
I follow both of you on Instagram, and I saw you guys were together, and that made me happy. But now I'm like, oh.
Wait, so who together?
No, like because you guys were in that Florida, you guys were all doing that thing
Florida,
together. There was
yeah.
pictures of you guys right after, so I was like, oh, good, everybody's
they'll
gonna be
make
fine.
up. We forgive.
You have to.
Yeah.
Well, there's an
Life's
after
too
party
short.
now. Yes, so everyone's going to be there. I hope you make up with everybody. The game is now over.
Yes.
And you know what? You two won.
Woo! we did.
You
I
won.
agree.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. This is a bigger win.
Yeah.
That ring, that's a bigger win than anything. I'm going to these are her choices for Celebrity Big Brother.
Oh, we asked
It's in
you.
It's in January. We're doing it again.
Ariana Grande.
She
Bailey
could ask
thinks
her
should
brother
go in.
how to play.
And Candace Cameron. You're right. That's a great idea
Oh,
as
Candace
well.
is a
Candace,
good
that
one.
one's good.
She'll do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Ariana's a little busy.
Yeah, but her brother was on it, so it was
got
like
one suggestion?
sentimental.
I thought
yeah,
you did.
Ariana
Did you give
Grande.
us some?
No, I didn't
No.
hear nothing.
Okay. You got one. You got one in your heart.
I didn't hear nothing. On Celebrity?
Who
Yeah.
should go on Celebrity
Who
Big
should go on
Brother?
Celebrity? Talk into the mic.
Season 2.
Or don't.
I don't know. Kobe Bryant, I guess.
Kobe
Kobe's
Bryant.
busy. You guys, if we had
Bring Kobe
Ariana
through.
Grande and Kobe Bryant.
It could happen. We had Meta World Peace. It could
That
happen.
is true.
Both retired
Isn't-
Lakers.
Wait,
We could do it.
Kobe's
Yeah, they
retired?
can. Kobe,
He's retired. He's not that busy.
Oh, he's not that busy.
He's too famous.
He is
He
too
seems
famous.
busy
He's
to
like
me with all his
bougie.
sneakers and things.
Listen,
yeah.
I have to tell you something.
You
I
look
am
gorgeous.
I'm so happy for you both. I wish you nothing but the best and happiness. Congratulations, Big Brother brought you together, and I can't wait to
Yes.
see what you
Yeah.
build together. Okay?
Yeah.
Coming through the wedding?
And we will
heck
officiate the wedding
yeah.
if you want.
Well, no, you don't want that. You get someone good, but we will come with hats.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be there. Thank you. Congratulations.
gorgeous.
Come here. We're all locked up.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
So happy for
Let's
you.
hear it for the newly engaged couple. Woo! There's so many of these.
Oh my God,
Thank
I'm
you,
passing
buddy.
them away.
Thank you so much. Congrats.
Can I pass them away for you?
Yeah, we're not even looking at the cards. I don't even
I
need
mean, but
them.
not-
We'll just talk. Thank
Can
you.
I?
Okay.
Okay.
This backyard is getting.
Are we gonna ever show our predictions?
We
I
are
almost
gonna
feel like
get
we have
there.
to say them before the people come.
We are going to get there.
Because I would want. Okay. Well.
What?
Okay.
So here's the deal. We are really just flying by the seat of our pants here as we are live broadcasting on Facebook Watch across the world from the backyard of the Big Brother house. There are so many contestants here.
standing.
All the house guests are
They're all
here.
in this backyard.
We're going to talk to them all. Do we want to take a quick break now? Wait, first, great.
no,
Let's talk to
wait,
Rachel
wait.
first. What?
Okay.
What, baby? What were you going to say?
No, it's okay. Let's go. We're gonna go with Rachel.
Okay, great. Rachel
Well, then
looks
we'll bring her back.
gorgeous. Come here, please.
Do
Give a little
walk, do
twirl. 'cause
Look at
they're
her. Wait,
on-
look at her.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Rachel. Do it. Is that like a leotard thing? No, it's a dress. Oh, it looks good.
I pulled an Omarosa there.
Yes, you did. It's okay.
So, she said she pulled an Omarosa. Do you remember when
Oh my God.
Omarosa walked out and did the
And
twirl?
I went,
Yes.
oh my God.
Well,
Oh my
hello,
God.
Rachel.
Rachel. First of all, I've been watching. I'm going to tell you something. What makes me the happiest about Rachel is that Rachel, Caitlin, and Winston have been having the time of their lives. I mean, really having the time of their lives. The other night, they were sending me Instagram messages of them singing Good Morning Baltimore and Hairspray songs, and it really made me happy. It was Caitlin and Rachel were singing Hairspray songs, so thank you.
So you've made friends outside of this house. Yes. Talking to the mic for me here.
Yes, I have. Sorry.
Good. Now, these are
hard.
lifelong friends that will stand the test of time, you think?
I believe so. Me and Caitlin and Winston, we're pre-jury. We're really bitter and we're sad that we weren't in the house.
Who would have you voted for?
Casey.
Casey. So your pick would have won.
My pick would have won.
There you go.
Why Casey?
So I would have picked Casey because I was closer with Casey in the house. Number one.
Yep.
She was my friend since day 2, and I saw her game from the start evolve, and I saw that she was playing a very similar game like myself. I wanted to be very loyal. I wanted to play very low key. I wanted to be nice to everybody, make connections. She's very social, just like myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I respected her gameplay because it's the gameplay that I wanted to do.
You know,
You were close.
I was.
I mean, that is you were doing the same game.
Yes.
and a lot of your friends in the house made it very far. When you were evicted, you had a message from Angela that really shocked you. Do you remember?
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Angela, who was a friend of yours in the house, sort
Yes.
Have you seen her yet tonight?
of sent you a mean message.
do you Yes.
some could
feel?
say.
Was it-
Yes.
Sorry, go.
Sorry. So
No.
what do I feel about it?
Yes.
How do you feel now? Because at first you were shocked. How do you feel now?
After talking to Angela now, I feel relieved because we just picked up right where we left off. She's apologized to me already, and
So when did that happen?
that happened immediately on the stage.
So tonight, minutes ago, as you're on the stage and the confetti's falling with Casey as the winner, Angela comes to you, and what that moment you've been dreading. What
Yes.
happens?
She came up to me and she said, I'm sorry. Actually, she mouthed to me across the way. She said, I can explain, I'm sorry. So she immediately wanted to talk to me, and then we talked, and she thinks that Tyler was trying to backdoor her, which I that's not entirely true.
Interesting.
When you were.
Yeah, she thought that Tyler was trying to backdoor because that's what Bailey has told her, but she hasn't seen the footage.
And the truth, the footage was
Yeah.
that Bailey just said I would put her up if everybody did
throwing
get
out-
that one and a little mixed up. And even by the way, as a viewer, I watched it and was mixed up. We talked about it after.
It's very confusing.
Yeah.
So how do you feel now in your heart? Because that had to hurt your feelings, right?
Yeah, I've cried. I've been upset about it. But the thing is in this house, I made deep connections with certain people, and Angela was one of those people. And I can't just sit here and say I'm not going to be friends with her. I had somebody tell me that was on BB Canada. Cindy, she came up to me and she said, "It's how they treat you afterwards. That's what's important."
Yeah.
And the way that she's treated me just now, even in the final moments, it's just like we were friends still. And so
Doesn't that make your heart feel good?
it does. And I'm not a vindictive type person to where I
Yeah.
hold tons of grudges. I give in pretty easily, I would say, but I believe that she's a very genuine, sweet person. to
Yeah,
her
and
core.
I think it is much more important moving forward in your life to move forward together.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly. She
Look
said
what
she's
we
ready to
did.
start her life.
This
Yes.
is like therapy up in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're happy with the winner, you're happy with your experience, and now you're living in LA?
I'm in Las Vegas.
You're in
still.
Las Vegas still?
But we got an Airbnb.
Okay.
For
With-
a couple
who
of
was
days.
in that?
It's me, Caitlin, and Winston.
So
It's
that
been so much fun watching you
So
guys.
we've been doing Phantom of
much
the
fun.
Opera.
They've been
Hairspray.
crazy.
Could
Go
you
to
ever-
all their Instagram pages because they're all hilarious.
could you ever move in with him for real?
I feel like Caitlin wants
Probably Caitlin. I don't think me and Winston. I think Winston loves Brett way too much to move in with any of us. I mean,
Yes.
he could not wait to see that boy. I think Brett and
Oh,
Winston.
I
move
watched
in
him. I
together.
already saw Brinston.
Brinston.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Is that a
cute.
name? Did I just make that up?
No, right now.
Was
No,
it
I
like,
think it's a-
Brinston. I just
Brinston.
watched Brinston talking over there, and they were literally
camera.
Like no one else exists.
Like literally, I was like, oh my God, they're just like totally. I want them to make out.
Exactly. I mean, you would think that they would
No.
with their relationship.
But I think he was filling him in on like everything he missed. I think because you get out of the house, right, and you're like, give me everything.
Exactly. I know. I've been filling Angela in too. so.
Yeah, great.
Well, listen, you have a lot to talk to all the house guests about. There's a big after party, so go do that and have a lot of fun, okay?
Thanks.
Okay,
I love
thank
you
you,
guys.
Rachel. Let's hear it for Rachel, everybody. Hey, we're going to take the quickest break, but we'll be back with Angela, Caitlin, and Winston. But first, take a look at Mr. Spectacular's favorite moments from season 20 of Big Brother.
What's my favorite Big Brother 20 moment? When yours truly was the host of Space Packs. That's right, Mr. Spectacular was the host of Space Packs. Can you believe it? The competition was grueling, it was highly competitive, and the consequences were long-lasting. What more could you ask for? Casey was a giant peanut the entire week as the mascot of Space Packs. Instagranny, the birth of a superstar this summer actually happened. My granny, I can't believe it. And also the fact that Rachel was able to come back, Jessica and Cody. Victor came back and proposed to Nicole. You can't write this stuff. Seriously, it's awesome. But to cap it all off, Fessy and Haley, when they actually had a recap of their entire season and their gameplay, came to the realization that they could possibly, potentially, maybe be the worst players to ever play Big Brother ever. And most would agree.
We're back.
We are back, and we are refreshing on all of you who are watching everything. Thank you for bearing with us as we broadcast live from the backyard of the Big Brother house across the world.
And I can see Angela. She's
Yes.
much taller than I thought and I
gorgeous.
remembered. And I see Haley.
I love Haley's
And I
dress.
haven't seen Tyler or Casey walk in yet, but we have up next.
Well, first let's recap what we've
Okay,
seen today.
go.
So we got to talk to, who did we talk to? We talked to Bailey
we
and
talk-
Swaggy.
yeah,
Let's
and-
talk about that.
Yeah, Bailey and Swaggy.
Some things were off limits.
Some things were off limits.
And
Like they literally were like, it's off limits, and then looked around to be like, because you know, there's like, when you're living in the Big Brother world, it's like, you know, like you're like, whoop, you're just gonna get picked up and lifted out. Like if you say the wrong thing. Caitlin's modeling for us right over there.
Do you remember what it felt like when you walked out of the Big Brother house for the
love.
first time and you saw other people's faces in
Yeah,
the audience?
Oh, it was
That's
so
what
weird.
they're all going through
I
right
know.
now. Okay.
Someone who's not feeling that, Caitlin, who's been living her best life yet.
If you don't follow Caitlin on Instagram,
follow
you're not living your
you
life.
are not living your life. Go follow her story. It is hilarious.
And right
ladies
now-
and gentlemen, Caitlin.
Come on. I'm getting a hit.
I'm I'm getting a hit.
I'm getting a hit
I lost
that
my rubber band.
Caitlin
You don't
is
need
coming
this.
in.
Oh my God, your eyeshadow looks so
Get
pretty.
in here. You look stunning.
You are wearing glitter.
How are you guys?
I love that I keep standing up, but my mic goes crazy. Look at you. Now you really look like Nicole Richie.
Adjusted, situated.
Right?
Give me
Sure, you're
one
good.
moment.
We are live across the world
So
right
no
now
swearing.
on
Hi
Facebook
everyone.
Watch.
Hi family, friends.
Okay, we got to start first.
Guys, how are you?
How
Well,
are you?
super, we're great.
I can't believe we haven't seen each other.
You have a lot going on.
I'm busy.
happy belated.
Thank
What's
you.
going on with the new dog?
Oh, I know.
Zev.
I know.
Zev's gonna die.
Zev.
Her son. But listen, we have to talk about Big Brother.
I'm sorry.
So we have to talk about Big Brother. The final two were Casey and Tyler.
Yeah.
Casey, of course, won the whole thing. Would you have voted that way?
Yeah, I would have. You know, just watching all of it was so cool.
Did you watch? Because Swaggy said he didn't watch after.
We didn't watch. We couldn't see what happened. But
No, but I mean, you watched the season once you went
Oh,
home.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I
Like
absolutely.
Swaggy, you didn't watch the show.
Yeah, no, I watched the show.
You
as
watched the
I
show.
should watch the show.
Thank you.
So I watched the program, and I was super impressed with both of them. But the bottom line was this: Casey played a clean game the whole time, and I respected it. I mean, some people, you know, like the person that did the most dirty work or whatever, but I really just enjoyed watching Casey because she stayed loyal to who she was the whole time, and I'm proud of her. And I'm also really proud of Tyler.
Yeah, I think they both played a great game.
And he's so happy for her.
You felt a little betrayed by Tyler, though, when you left.
Sure.
So have you forgiven him?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. It's like the second I saw him, he was like hysterically crying. It was like, I'm so sorry to do that to you. So, I mean, he will always be a friend of mine. Yeah. He's so deserving of this. We're over it. On to the next. We're great.
Are you moving here? Because I know that you guys are all staying together right now, but are you staying in LA?
Oh, I would like to stay indefinitely. Yeah.
So you're going, that's the plan?
Yeah. Can we hang out?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can totally hang out.
No,
I know.
No, we're not going there now.
I wondered this, though.
Not on Facebook Live. We're not going there.
Where are we not going?
Caitlin and I have tried to hang out, and I've like been a little busy, and then I got sick, and then whatever.
Can I ask, is
You
there
also
any...
were busy.
No, we're so busy.
Let me ask you a question, if it's okay. Is anything off limits right now?
No, Ross.
Okay, so you left the house. It was a turmoil, right?
Oil.
So can we talk about it?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Are you in a
Like,
relationship?
we know you're
No,
okay,
no.
but they
I'm
don't know you're okay.
I'm simply not in a relationship. We all know it. Like, let's be real. I'm not in
But
one.
you were in a relationship when you went into the house.
Yeah, I was.
So what happened when you left the house?
My heart went somewhere else, clearly, when I was on the show, but I kind of reached a point of, once you spend time in the outside world, you begin to get back to reality. You realize what was real in the house might not be real outside the house and how you feel. I am single. I am very excited to meet the person that I'm meant to be with forever.
And you're young,
And I'm
that's
so
okay.
young, and I'm just ready to live my life, and
Yeah.
and I care about my my business
And
and
your
that.
heart's good? Like when we got to interview on
My
Off
heart
the
was
Block,
not okay. Yeah.
we knew what was waiting for you.
Yeah.
You know, we couldn't tell you,
I know.
but we talked when you left about I just want her to be okay.
Like,
so
you-
we checked in with you later.
I
Yeah.
will say that, Caitlin, you're the only person we were like, here's our phone number.
Yeah,
and
no, I know.
How's it gonna go? Like, we here's a crystal,
I know.
and like,
and I appreciated it
Yeah.
so much,
Good.
and even my parents did too, because they were like, the fact that you have the support from these people. I mean, it meant everything to me. And yeah, it's not a surprise, and we all know that the person that got the most hate when they left the house was me.
Yes.
It's facts. That's how it was. But thank God it was me versus anyone else, because I know I have thick enough skin to handle it.
do.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
And it's temporary, and I'm going to take the hate and run with it. But you know what's really interesting, guys? You know when you're so like self-aware that you realize that the crap that you're going through is what you're eventually, once you get over it and you heal from it, that's what you're going to help teach people about. That's what I'm in right now. I'm not healed. I'm not okay, but I know that this time and what I'm going through is what is going to be what helps me help people.
Listen, I know you're going to be okay. And can I just say this and speak for a bunch of people who I know are watching right now? I would watch you do anything.
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So you got to keep doing stuff, okay?
Yeah, we
Thank
love
you.
you.
I will.
We
Okay,
love
good.
you, and
I
we're
love you
really
guys.
proud of you.
Let's
And
hear it for
we're-
Caitlin,
and
everybody.
Caitlin's fine,
Caitlin,
everybody.
have fun tonight, okay?
I will.
We'll see
Thank
you in
you.
a little bit.
Are you
Bye,
going
baby.
down?
Yeah, we're going to go to the after party, sure.
okay.
Okay, see you in a little bit down there. Up next, It's Caitlin's roommate. He is part of one of the biggest bromance of the season on BB20, and now he's here hugging Marissa. Come here, buddy. Good to see you.
People at home love when I hug the handsome gentleman.
Oh, you stop it. You gonna make me turn red?
Winston, everybody.
What's up, everybody? Hey.
Okay.
What's going on?
Winston.
What are we chatting about?
Oh my God, there's so much to chat about, but your dog, how's your dog?
Oh, she's good.
I
she's
mean-
she's my baby, my everything. You
Yeah,
know?
she's beautiful.
She's good. She's good
beautiful.
though.
Well, you got to go home and spend some time
Yeah,
with her, so that
yeah.
that was
Too
nice.
soon.
And then
Yeah,
too soon, but
way
you got,
too soon.
You got to come back and be here for the finale. You were not in the jury to vote. How do you think the jury did tonight?
I think it was deserving. I think both we had two great contestants. I mean, Tyler played from the get-go an amazing game. I think he was a very deserving winner, but I also think Casey is equally as deserving. She played a little different, but coming out and being a competition beast that she was, winning, what was it, like 5 vetoes in a row? I mean, she created her own case.
And the final HOA. I
Right,
mean,
right. And and probably a little better at the jury management as I got to see coming out.
Yeah.
You know, I got to watch and see how everybody was treating
Right.
one another. And I know the blind sides kind of hurt Tyler, I think, in a way in the long run, but both were deserving.
or
And,
the final twos with everybody.
Right.
That
right.
might have.
Multiple final twos. So see, I kind of missed the jury roundtable and
Yeah.
everything. I was in holding. I didn't get to see any of that. So I'm like interested. I'm like, what in the world happened? Like, what did everybody say?
You'll have
Like,
to
they're
watch
keeping
it
me-
back.
Yeah.
Would you have voted the same way as the jury? A win for Casey?
Like, who would I have voted for?
Yeah, get
Just
right
me?
in the
Oh,
mic,
sorry,
'cause it's
sorry.
loud back here.
I would have. I love Casey to death, and I love Tyler to death. They're both in my alliance,
Fine.
but I would have voted for Tyler. I just saw more moves out of Tyler. We'll say.
But more so you would have voted for Brett.
More so, I would. Have
I
voted
would
for
like
Brett,
you to know
absolutely,
that
for
as
sure.
much as
Yeah, I agree with
everybody's
you.
excited about all the romances in the house, they were very excited about the bromance. And I want you to know he stayed true to you. He didn't just forget about you when you left. Like
did, I
you
know.
left and you left
We've been
pretty
talking
soon.
in the corner for like
I
45
saw,
minutes. They're
I was
like,
talking
shut up.
about
Like,
it.
you guys are too loud. Yeah, no, it was so much fun. Like, nobody had more fun than me and him in the house. I mean,
Yeah.
it was apparent, and that's why we both went on the block. But would I do anything different? Sure. Yeah, I'd do it all over again, completely different. But it is
Yeah.
what it is. And he played a great game. It was
When
fun to
I
watch.
read everybody's papers about who was going in the house,
Yeah.
you were my pick to win. When I just read who,
Do you know how many times I hear that?
I
and
was
I'm
like,
I'm so
you.
sorry.
I
Like,
didn't put
feel
you
like
on
I owe
my
you an
envelope.
apology,
No,
you
I
know?
didn't. I didn't vote. I didn't put you on my envelope after like 2 days. I was like, oh no, hell, no way.
Oh,
but
wow.
when I read your bio, I was like, oh, he's gonna be good.
Wow.
So
Well,
on paper, you're amazing.
it's kind of like the meanest, nicest thing anyone's ever said.
Nice.
How was it watching from home?
It was very different, I'll tell you. Like, getting plucked out of the game was a unique thing because you're just thrown back into the real world and you go home and you're like still mentally playing and you want to tune in and then you have to separate yourself. But it was unique. You know, I don't regret anything. It was an amazing experience. So
And tonight they keep the jury in holding, right? And the house guests that aren't in the jury in holding. So you're not watching the show as the
Correct,
finale.
Yeah, I was a little bit upset with that.
So did you see the big story? There was, of course, the winners, but you hear about the big story, the other big story?
No, not really.
An engagement?
Oh yes, no,
They
we
were on
came out for
stage.
that.
Oh, you were there
that
for
was
that.
the first
On stage
thing
for
we
that.
see.
What did you
when
think
we
for
come out.
that?
Yeah, it was. I'm all for love. That's awesome.
That's
I mean,
great.
that's exciting. Yeah.
Yeah,
There was a lot of
Congratulations to them.
romances
Yeah.
in
They're
here.
running around. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm not shocked because Big Brother, as you see every year, they're like
You know
they're
who's
killing
pregnant?
The Bachelor.
You know who's? Oh, you've been out of the house. You know who's pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
About
yeah.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Jessica.
So
and
many of
Cody.
you, our viewers, just went like, what?
You know who's pregnant? Oh no, you guys
Yeah.
all know at home,
Jessica
but
from last
I've been
season.
excited to tell people who've been locked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, listen, we want to thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
for, and we'll see you at the after party. Sound good?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you so much.
So good
Thank
to see
you,
you
thank
again,
you. Great to
Marissa.
see you.
How's Dev doing?
Hugs all
wonderful.
around.
Yeah. Good.
He's bummed he's missing
As
the
they
show
continue the
tonight
conversation.
because, yeah. We're gonna keep.
We're going
going.
to keep hosting. We're live. No worries. Thank you, Winston. We'll see you at the party. So,
Oh my gosh, here, I'm gonna
one
pop
of the
this up.
most talked about house guests
And-
the entire season
you.
was, of course, Haley. She was in a
were.
really amazing relationship, not such an amazing alliance. We're going to break it all down with her right now as she walks in. Haley, looking unbelievable. Come here.
You look gorgeous,
This dress on you.
hard to breathe.
but it's okay. You
Is
look
it?
good.
Thank you.
Take a
Breathe
seat
for a
right
little bit
here.
longer.
There's so much to talk to you about. I'm going to start with the big story, okay? You and Fessy are the real deal.
That's all anyone wants
Okay,
to talk about.
we can talk about something else first then.
No, are you
Oh,
nuts?
come on. If she's bored with it.
Talk to me first about.
1 second.
Fessy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll bring him in.
Okay.
And my shoes on.
So it's a real deal. You get to the jury house. You wonder what's it going to be like outside of the Big Brother house, and how was it?
It was good. I was wondering who he was outside of the house.
Right.
And so it was very interesting, once you take away the stress and paranoia and pointing fingers, you flipped, not me. It just kind of went smoothly and everything just meshed.
Did you guys have a full conversation about the whole Scotty thing?
Oh,
just saying.
We've had several.
You had several.
Several.
That was a big turning point in the game. Think about how differently it would be.
I think about it every night.
You do?
I think about it every night.
Is that the week where you replay in your head?
That week, that nomination ceremony. But I mean,
that's right. Should we bring Fessy in too? Let's just bring Fessy in. You join.
Fessy,
Fessy,
the real deal.
Let's bring in Fessy. Let's bring them in together.
We're gonna
grab
get you
a mic.
too.
He's got one. Look at that. He's got it.
And you just stand right there with her. We're gonna get that shot for everybody at home. Hello, Fessy.
What's up?
It's so good to see you.
Good to see you
Congratulations on your time well spent in the jury house.
What? Oh.
Yeah. Well, they're telling you to hold the mic up.
They're telling you to hold the mic up. Wait, I want to ask Kaylee. Let's go back to
I'm
this.
not a daddy. It's just a hat.
It's just a hat?
She's like freaking out that I got a kid somewhere.
I'm confused. No, I'm not.
It's not daddy. It's like zaddy.
Yeah, that's
Like,
why I was like,
you're
well,
like
who
his
gave me this?
daddy.
Yes.
Who gave you that hat?
I found it.
Where?
All right, we're getting off topic here.
Oh, I feel like
It
that
was
is
just
the topic. I'm just teasing.
a gag joke.
It's all
Nobody
good.
gave me
I
the
get
hat.
the joke.
Let's
Nobody
focus.
gave me the hat.
Okay, Haley, you voted for Tyler.
I did.
Okay, did you think he was gonna win?
I knew it would be close because I knew how obviously my alliance felt. So no, I thought it would be very close. I thought it would come down to 1 or 2 votes.
Right.
Is what I was banking on. And my mind was set. I don't know how much of it y'all saw. Like in jury, I was set on Casey. I was like, she needs to win. I'm voting for her. And then roundtable happened. And I saw different sides. I saw Angela's perspective. Brett really started talking about his. And that's something I went back and forth with like a million times in the hotel room. And then it honestly came down to final speeches. And
What was it in the final speeches? Because you said that was what made your decision.
Because I wanted to see how well they both really represented their game, or like, how do I say this? Like, how well they thought they played.
Right.
Because we were giving them credit for things that I'm like, maybe they didn't even know they had a part in that.
Right.
And so I wanted to see how much they actually thought they played a part in.
Now, Fessy, you and Haley did not vote the same way.
Nope.
Yeah, that's so
Did
crazy.
you-
Did you guys talk about it?
We did. We did. Before, like in jury, we're like throwing ideas around.
So, what made you, Fessy, vote for Casey in the end?
So, my thing was Casey and Tyler were both comp Bs, but it was kind of like what affected my game the most was it came down to Casey beat me in the veto.
In that football veto.
Yeah.
I said it.
With the squid
No,
and
she
everything.
didn't
one-
beat me in
one
the
ball.
ones you had to catch with your hands.
Yeah.
I outscored her in both those. It was the squid with your mouth. She beat me in
Okay,
that.
I'm sorry, you're right.
Technicality.
anyways.
Technicality, but
So
in
it
that
was the
veto
squid.
particular.
It was the squid in the,
The
mouth that
yes.
got Casey
I
the
don't
vote.
catch a lot of things in my mouth.
Yep. All right. So that got it. So that's what it came down to for you.
Well, everybody was grilling Casey because she won 5 vetoes and she kept nominations the same all the time. But if she didn't keep nominations the same, if she didn't beat me in the veto, I would still be in the house. So she's the one. Angela put me on the block, but Casey put the stamp on getting me evicted.
Do
So
you know that in the house, has anyone told you this, that JC, called you his puppet?
I've heard.
You've heard?
What did you hear?
Heard that?
Well, Fessy, what did you
hear,
hear?
Fessy?
I heard. Obviously, I heard he was the 2 flip votes that I never expected. I also
Yeah.
heard he's at the DR calling me his big dummy
Big
and
puppet.
all that. Yep.
But just so you know, everyone at home loved you. They were like, "Oh, JC."
I heard
He's
JC
not a
was
big
on
dumb puppet.
Yeah, he's not.
TMZ
But-
like 8 times. or
He
something.
was.
But it was interesting watching him say that. We were all at home like, "Oh my gosh!" So, but he loved you so much. Just so you know,
Yeah.
even though he said it, he loved you so much.
It's the game, man.
It's the game.
You manipulate people.
And that was
you
his
know?
game. His game was strictly social. He didn't win any of those
know.
competitions, so he needed to do that.
I have to ask this question. Where do we go from here? What's the story? we don't live in the same
you live
city.
in where you
I
live in
think
Texas?
after this, we're gonna go out to the bars, right?
Stop
The
it right now.
clubs.
Are you
No.
talking about how to make this work in the real world?
We've discussed it briefly. We never really came to a conclusion. We're just gonna ride it and see
Yeah.
where it goes. There's no point in fighting right now about it.
Right.
What about you? Any want to share any plans?
Well,
We already had one
She's-
engagement tonight.
There's not an engagement.
I love her so much.
Calm down. Calm down.
I love it.
Okay.
Swaggy and Bailey have known each other their whole lives, so that was expected. First, she needs to graduate college
Yes.
because she's a baby, and then we'll take it from there.
Take it from
Obviously,
One step at a time.
Step at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
one step at a time.
You know what's interesting is when you date somebody, nobody's like, well, what are you guys doing? You're like,
Yeah,
we're dating.
like we're
What
just
are we?
yeah. I have
Okay,
no
we're
idea.
allowed
What
to date.
are we?
Well, listen, we look forward to seeing where it takes you. We loved watching you in the house, and now we'll stay abreast on what you do in the real world too.
Do you
okay?
know Cody and Jessica
Yes.
are pregnant?
What?
Yes, Cody and Jessica, they're expecting a baby.
That's so
They just announced it and they're getting married in like 2
things
weeks.
that happened.
Damn.
Nicole, Victor, Cody,
Yeah.
and
They're
now
having a
Bailey,
baby.
Swaggy.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where you go
Okay,
to find
this is what
love.
it
And now you're part of it too. So thank
This
you
is
so
like
much,
the
you guys.
new-
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it for him.
Yay!
Thank you so much.
Wonderful, thank you.
We'll see you at the after party, okay?
Yes, we got some
Congratulations. All right. Congratulations, buddy.
Then everyone's like so tired.
Thank you, babes. All right, lots of hugs all around as we work
Bye.
our way, talking to all
is-
of the house guests.
This
from
was something
BB20.
Haley wrote us. Keep going.
Oh, this-
because Angela's coming right up. So go.
What is this? So
I can't go, I
Haley,
can't.
Haley
Don't know my
wrote
reading
down
glasses.
who she thinks she should be in the Celebrity Big Brother
Brother
Season 2 house. Haley wrote Paris Hilton, Paris Hilton, Paris Hilton, Paris
Oh,
Hilton.
Paris Hilton is fun. That would be fun.
She wrote Paris Hilton like 8 times.
But maybe she meant Perez Hilton for some of them.
Nope.
Just all Paris?
All
I
Paris.
think some Paris. Okay. Oh, Fessies. Oh, LeBron. Another LeBron. We got 2 votes for LeBron and Chris Brown.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see what
We'll
happens.
see. Okay.
Okay, listen.
Okay. This is exciting.
This is exciting because in the beginning part of this season, we didn't get to know this house guest very well.
Just looking at my camera.
And so we wondered, like, what does she have to offer? When will we get to know about her? And boy, did we ever.
Yeah.
Please welcome to Off the Block,
Angela. So beautiful. Hi, doll.
Come here.
So good to
here.
see
So
you.
good to see you too.
I
I
can't
know.
believe we didn't get to see
Sit
you
right
in
here.
between.
Just
Let's take one of those away.
Just put it on the
Just
ground.
on the
Yeah,
floor. Oh
there
my
you
gosh.
go. So it is so funny. Angela hugs us and says, "Great to see you 100 days later," because 99. We
99. What happened on 98? 98. Yeah.
We
So
talked to
crazy.
you the day before you went into the house.
Yes.
So how is Angela different now, 98, 99, 100 days later?
Oh my gosh. Well, I came into that house, I swear, a different person. I had my walls up. I was cold. I was the girl that came in there. I was like, no showmances, not me. Not going to let anyone see what's on the inside. I'm just going to be cold. I'm going to be like the athlete that I am. And I was just like thrown through the ringer. Like, your walls come down when you're in that house. Like, nobody's business. Like, people see the real you, whether you like it or not. And I fell in love in the house. Like, who thought, like, I was literally like, I remember Robin telling me, like, people fall in love in this house and you might find your person. And I was like, no way in hell, not this girl. And look what happened.
And there you are. And is
Here
that the
I am.
big takeaway, that you found someone that you could have a real future with?
I definitely think so. I think that not only like meeting Tyler was like one of the best things I like got in this house. Also, like I think I'm a stronger person. I feel like this experience that I went through changed me forever. Like, I'm a different person than I walked in the house 100 days ago.
When we first talked, you actually said, I want to win like the first competition and then lay low. And like literally
That's
that's
what I did,
you
right?
did. And then you laid low, but then you laid so low that we all went
Almost too
like,
low.
you almost
I was
too
IKEA
low.
furniture, right?
Yeah. I didn't say it.
That's
I
really
didn't say
cute. Is that what
IKEA.
people
I
said?
didn't
That's
say
so
that.
funny.
It's very
But I did-
clever.
I will say, I was like, what's going on? Where's Angela? Like, we literally were like, but then all of a sudden it was like, oh no, this is her game. She's totally in it.
Also, I wasn't able to play in a veto until I won an HOH. I would never get picked week after week after week.
But it was good
I
for
wasn't,
you.
Yeah, no, it was perfect. I couldn't have asked for anything better.
So you're in level 6. You guys are chugging along, really, really owning the house, right? And no one can deny how impressive that was.
I've never
crushing it.
watched an alliance stick together, like say we're gonna stick together, and then stick together.
We were solid.
You were solid.
So solid.
But you always know when that happens, at some point they're going to have to turn on each other, right? And someone's going to have to go. Did you think that Casey would ever evict you?
I didn't, but I respect the fact that her and Tyler had a final 2 way, way, way in the beginning.
And, by the time me and Casey got close, it was past the time where you're making final twos.
Right. Did you have a final two with anybody?
I had one with Rachel, and then me and Rachel got in that huge confusion that I thought she was turning on me. She thought I was turning on her.
Right.
I freaked out. She freaked out. Our whole alliance was about to implode because we were starting to not trust each other. And then we got rid of Rachel because she thought she was the weakest link.
Did you know that she wasn't turning on?
Yes,
you
I figured that out now.
Yeah.
And I feel horrible.
Yeah.
It's awful. I feel terrible.
And you did leave her quite the abrasive goodbye message. And she was just sitting in that chair about 10 minutes ago. And she said her feelings were really hurt.
I know.
But when she saw you on that stage, you mouthed, "I'm sorry."
I said, "I'm sorry, I can't explain."
To her. And you know what she said? She said it just all went away.
It did. It totally did. You could literally, it was like the tension just lifted off.
Yeah. How does that make you feel?
So much better because I love Rachel. I loved Rachel from day one, and I hate that little hiccup caused her to go home way too early.
Yeah.
It was not her time, and that broke my heart.
And she freaked out. She did. I mean, she freaked out. She got nervous because she was on the block, and it happened.
You spiral when you get on the block. You spiral.
Yeah. It's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary.
And then another thing was that I was so solid about loyalty. That was my one thing was we are loyal. And when I heard somebody was going rogue, that's my I see red. My blood boils. I see red. And when I thought that was Rachel, I went off. I should not have said the things that I did, and I feel horrible.
Well, let's talk about something really positive, and that's your relationship with Tyler. You said I can't get enough of it.
I'm I have a question about something else, and you're like,
Oh, no, I'm back.
Go back to
so
time. Go back.
You said I love you to each other.
I did. That's the first guy that I've said I love you to first in my life. I don't know how it came out of my mouth.
But
still.
you're in this environment where the whole point is to manipulate people and trick people.
Mm-hmm.
So was there a part of you that thought maybe it's just gameplay? And if that existed, when did that go away?
Well, I think me and Tyler originally got close because after that whole veto thing went down and people were like, okay, maybe they're working together, we had the opportunity to start hanging out. And I don't think we realized that we were going to start having feelings for each other, but we were from the same hometown, Hilton Head.
Yeah.
And so we would talk about Hilton Head and our memories of at home. And that was my escape from the game. It was my way of getting away and being in my happy place was being with Tyler. And then that just evolved, and I just totally fell head over heels in love with him. Mm-hmm. And I, at times I thought it could have been game from him, but then you just go with your gut. I was my gut is telling me that this is real, and it's real coming from me, and I am just gonna stick with what my gut's telling me with this one.
I remember in the beginning, whenever he would talk about Hilton Head, you were like, "Oh my God, dude, stop talking about it. People will think we know each other." That was really. Why did you guys target Sam over JC? I was always curious.
You had the choice of who to send home at that point. Why Sam?
Well, Sam had won an HOH at that point. So JC had won 0 competitions. Right. Sam had won 1. So we're just basing this off of who can compete if it comes down to a physical competition, because the one Sam won was hard.
But then JC comes back right away
and
and
wins
that HOH.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know.
And you weren't playing in that one, right?
Yes, I sat there and had to just watch it. And I was
you were
like,
oh.
Well, Angela, I have to tell you something. Watching you in this game, I really feel like we got to see a lot of sides of you, right? We looked for you for a while. And then we got to see you being cold, competitive, hard, and then a lot of heart and vulnerable. So I feel like you really showed us all sides of you. Yeah.
Totally. Did not mean to, but it all came out.
It all happened. So thank you for a great summer and a really well played game.
Yeah, you did a
Thank you
great
so much.
job.
Thank you. Let's hear for Angela,
Angela!
everybody. And you got a boyfriend out of it. So you're going to move in together? What's the story?
I don't know. He says he wants to move to LA, and I have an open home, so I'm like...
Are you here in LA?
Yeah.
Oh, so
I'm in Playa Vista.
So he's going to move in with you.
Oh my!
Stay tuned.
Well, that was much better than Haley and Fessy. They wouldn't give us anything.
Thank you, honey.
Thank
you
you
so much. Congratulations. They're totally moving in
They're
together.
Totally moving in together.
Look at that. We're going to talk about you as you walk away.
Oh my God.
Look how pretty.
Look how pretty she is.
She did a really good
Look
job
at her.
on
She
the
was
game.
really good in the
She's
show.
Really good.
She was really good.
And now she has that boyfriend
Look,
Tyler.
Now she's got that
they
boyfriend
both have
Tyler.
good hair.
They're so cute.
They're
oh my
so
God.
cute
Their
together.
babies will have the most amazing
Amazing
curly
hair.
straight hair. It'll be like the best hair ever.
Cute natural
Oh my
highlights
God,
and
they're so
everything.
cute.
Very tan babies.
Well, you heard it here. They're gonna move.
So what's
in
going
together.
on?
We're getting Scotty and Steve. Oh my God, another bromance.
Let's take a break and then we'll get the final.
Perfect.
Oh my God, another bromance.
Another bromance.
Look how
Scotty
good
and
you
Steve.
look. Look how
Great
good
to
he
see
looks.
you.
Oh my God.
Great to see you.
Oh
You
my
look
God.
trim and fit.
We have our series regular here, Scotty C on Off the Block. He
Scotty, there's a
literally-
mic right
thank
down there for you if you grab that.
Oh my God, Scotty, I'm gonna just open this envelope. What was this?
So
Was
what-
this? I feel like this was his original.
Oh, this the celebrity one?
Oh, we'll get back to that.
Okay.
I thought, didn't we ask people to tell us who they thought was going to win, or no, we never?
It was,
they couldn't
They couldn't
tell us.
So let's wait.
Oh man, look.
Let's
first
take
of
a
all-
breath.
Okay.
Let's take a breath.
We have to look how good Steve looks.
Thank
Steve.
you. No one says that.
Scotty, you look great. Steve, stand up and
Steve,
show the
how
people.
much weight have you lost?
Stand up.
Guys.
Look at that.
Look how good he looks. Come on.
What's going on?
That can all be yours.
Yeah, you can take
Except
the
he's
standing
married.
seat. Tell Scotty to sit.
What's been the story?
Talk in the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello.
Thank you.
I just been dieting, exercising, working out, and my wife's just really supported me in this weight loss journey, and I've lost a ton of weight.
How much have you lost? I know people
67 pounds.
To be exact, trust me, when I'm on a diet, anyone, you know the exact number. You're going to get home and be like 69. I should have said 69.
68 and a half.
68 and a half. Oh, that
So
0.5.
listen, you were the very first one to
Yes.
go. How bad did that hurt to have to come see us first on Off the Block?
It hurt, but listen, I felt blessed to be a part of the game. Nobody wants to be first boot.
Yeah.
And I was really hurt, to be honest with you, because I didn't want to leave my alliance member. I didn't want to leave Scotty in
This is
the
no good.
lurch.
It hurt.
Yeah.
It hurt me a lot.
Yeah.
He was my friend.
It hurt your feelings, and it really did hurt your game,
Oh, it
Scotty.
destroyed it. After that, I was like, I have no friends. I got to go try to make friends with someone, and I didn't know who to trust after that.
The crowd is cheering. I just want to say, because the top three just walked in back there, we will be getting all of them coming up
Royalty
over here,
just
okay?
walked into the backyard.
Okay. So they are on the way.
They're so cool.
Royalty is
But
here.
you, Scotty, you did try very hard to make new alliances, and in fact, even after you were evicted, you tried hard enough that you made it back into the game.
Yes,
I know, I said he was like a serious regular on our show.
I know. I kept coming in, going out.
You know, I think they should do, because I think it's really tough for someone who's evicted to come back in, because those people in the house guests create their plan a couple weeks ahead. You have to have like 3 plans for any
that's what he
scenario,
said.
and none of them included you in
I
that
literally,
plan.
going into the house, didn't want to trust anybody, and I was like, I don't know who to work with.
And then you said Tyler,
That
and we
was a
all
mistake.
at home were like, no.
In my head, I was like, oh, should I say Brett or should I say Tyler? Should I say Brett or should I say Tyler? And Tyler's name just popped out first.
Listen, and
Mistake.
you're a super fan of the show.
I'm a big fan. I don't like saying super fan because if everyone's super, then no one is.
Okay, then here's the deal. So you're a big fan. I'll say double big. And you appreciate this game?
Yes.
You appreciate someone who plays hard in this game?
Yes.
But at the end, you said you voted for loyalty.
Yes, loyalty and respect. Casey cleaned those comps out at the end.
Yeah, she did.
And that's beasting it. That's taking it. There's no way she can go home. She's making sure she's putting it in her hands, and I respect that.
So at what point did you have your mind made up that you're going to vote for Casey?
I actually was thinking I was going to vote. I figured it would be Casey and Tyler, and I was going to pick Tyler all day. All day I was like, I'm going to pick Tyler no matter what. I'm going to pick Tyler no matter what. But I was sitting there, and the second they're like, Casey won the final HOH, I was like, she took it. She earned it. It's hers.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said whoever wins that final one when it was between them. Because I almost was like, it was the first time I watched them do that competition when it was the two of them, and I was like, neither one of them looked nervous. They both knew they were taking each other. But whoever won it, I was like, is going to be the one who wins.
Man, she beasted. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She earned it in my mind.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to the person who I think earned it.
Don't you think, Steve, that it was a really solid top 2? I mean, I can't remember a season when I was so impressed with the top 2. I mean, our season top. But that was
Just saying.
Hubris.
just epic.
Yes.
You know, I even with JC up there, I would have been happy any way it went.
I couldn't agree more. Especially because I actually got to see them firsthand, and then I got to see all the live feeds and them outside and then the shows.
And you watched. You were
Oh
a loyal
yeah.
fan.
Oh yeah.
You know, Swaggy C didn't watch once he got kicked out.
He didn't?
No,
He said once Bailey stopped watching, he said he stopped watching.
I can honestly say that after watching it, it was weird, but the top 3 ended up exactly as it should have been.
Yeah, I agree.
And Tyler played hard from day one. So.
I have one final question for Scotty, and it's really important. Okay, I think it'll be headlines across the country.
Here we go. Get ready,
When
get
you
ready.
go to Swaggy and Bailey's wedding, where you wear a Swaggy C shirt?
I love it.
Well, it depends. Are his groomsmen wearing swaggy t-shirts?
There you go. Good question. I don't know.
What did he say?
We'll see. Will groomsmen have to wear a Swaggy C? My guess is yes.
My guess is you voted him out of the house. I would not be counting on being.
Friend for that. That was such a miss.
He's going to the party. He's going to be at the wedding.
I did like what you said to us, that you wanted to trend, and I will tell you that our jaws all drop. So
Scotty will be at the wedding doing cartwheels down the aisle.
Well, first you're going to go to the after party. So go bond with everybody. Go have fun. We'll see you there. Sound good?
Oh, totally. Thank you so
good.
much.
Thank you. Really quick, we're going to take the quickest break, but don't worry, it's not like commercials. We're going to show you. It's Josh and Rachel Riley's favorite moments from
BP20.
Take a
We'll
look.
be right back. And I'm putting on makeup. That's what's happening.
My favorite Big Brother 20 moment was when Tyler and Angela blindsided Brett. They got together, did this amazing power duo, and it was amazing television.
What's up, guys? It's Josh from BB19, and one of my favorite moments of this season has to be on my daughter's birthday. Rockstar going off on Brett after his iconic speech, one of many, but her going off, screaming at him. We all know what came next, the pots and pans, the madness, but one of my favorite moments for sure. I still think I did the pots and pans better. But hey, anyways, Ross and Marissa, I love you guys, and congrats on a successful season of Off the Block.
Okay, we're getting makeup.
Well, we were. She ran off camera.
I didn't get any.
Wait, do you want some?
No, I'm
Let's make her come back. Let's just torture her, make her be on
Just
camera.
a little powder, darling. Welcome.
Martha, he needs some.
Welcome back to Off the Block. We are broadcasting live across the globe from the place where everyone wants to be. It's the backyard of the Big Brother house.
So exciting. I just love looking around.
You know what's so weird thinking as we're sitting here? The Big Brother house is right behind us. Like the door into the kitchen, the sliding glass door is right there.
Literally. Oh my God, that just gave me like a stomach ache.
That's what
When
I was
just
gonna
said
ask you.
The door to the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's weird. I go through moments where I feel like it was just like a set. Like it was a time in our lives. Like we did a show and it was just a set. But
See, they're looking right back there. Sam's still in the house cleaning the kitchen.
look, there's Casey. Sam and Mark are cleaning the kitchen
Yes,
together.
if you stop the camera right there, you see our winner, Casey, being interviewed
by Josh, winner of 19.
BB19, yeah. Yeah. Oh, why don't we do that? So if you remember, and I'll set this up. If you remember at the beginning of the season of BB20, Marissa and I, on the first episode, wrote down our predictions for who would win.
So did a bunch of other people, but we're going to start with ours. Where
Big Brother 20. Well, why don't we open Julie Chen's first?
I guess that she picked Tyler.
Okay.
What did you get? What did you guess?
This is Julie Chen Moonvez's card. She said, I didn't see it yet.
saw.
Julie Chen
said Tyler.
Said
Tyler.
Tyler.
So
Okay.
Julie Chen Moonves said that it was going to be Tyler.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Okay.
Okay.
I think you said Tyler. Okay. What do you think I said?
Well, open mine first.
Okay.
Okay. I said Scotty. I thought Scotty was going to win. Why is everyone laughing? He could have won.
Get ready. Get ready.
You laughed at me?
Everybody get ready.
I think you said, I have no idea.
You know who I said.
I don't even want to reveal it.
I have a really good reason. When you hear my reason, you're gonna go, oh
This
yeah.
person is lovely.
She's lovely, and I thought she was gonna win.
Rachel. She thought Rachel was gonna win.
I'm gonna give you a reason why I thought Rachel was gonna win. You ready?
Yeah.
I believed day one a girl from level 6 was gonna win. I thought that Angela was gonna put a target on her back too soon, and that she was gonna get kicked out early because I was worried about Angela. So I thought Rachel was gonna play the game and be friends, and she was really nice to Sam when she was a robot. And I thought Casey, if they ever found out that she was, I had a lot of reasons why Rachel was gonna win, and then I thought Casey, they were gonna find out she played.
It's only a 2-hour show, Marissa.
Okay. Anyways,
Okay.
so it just when she came on the show 3, I was like, oh, well, there we go.
You know, I couldn't even tell you, but when Scotty battled back, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be right.
Yeah, you weren't right. We came on the show twice.
I was not right.
Okay.
Okay, so is this true coming up? We are
my God.
moments away. Sorry, what? We did Julie's
Julie.
already. So
okay,
here's
well
the deal.
we can show Omarosa. I'll just go quickly while you start talking.
Let me tell them what's coming up though.
Omarosa wrote nothing.
Casey.
You guys wait. Omarosa, there's Omarosa. I've got Omarosa's. Everybody get ready for Omarosa's.
Oh my God, it says nothing on it.
Omarosa said
Is that true?
nothing. Do you know what that means? She's writing a book about it. She's like, I will write who I think is going to win. I will say, Omarosa said during everybody was voting, we didn't know who won. She came over and said, I think it's Casey. She did say that.
Omarosa recorded her prediction,
But we have
and
to
she'll
pay for
share
it.
it on CNN later.
Yeah.
Okay, so coming up, we have the winner of Celebrity Big Brother, who's just getting a little touch-up from your makeup
From my
artist.
makeup artist.
So
Ooh,
look
there
over
she is,
there.
there she is.
There she is, right over there.
There's your drink.
And we're
Okay,
flying
wait,
in a cocktail.
I want to cry. I'm so happy for her. Oh, and
cute.
Dr. Will said that Neil Patrick Harris should play.
Oh,
Dr. Will said Neil Patrick Harris should be in Celebrity Big Brother, which I agree. I was surprised he wasn't there except that I was like, he has those 2 babies. They would never let him leave for 30 days.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Okay.
Our winner, she needs a moment. She just ran
Angela's
through
fixing her
all
hair.
that confetti.
We're
How
getting it
cute.
all
Can we take that
together.
shot again as we
Oh
see
my God, it's
Angela
so great.
giving her
Such a
some
good
water for her hair? Cute.
Oh my God.
It does take a village, doesn't
It
it?
does. I wonder why.
This is a behind-the-scenes moment no one gets to see ever.
No, we are giving it to you.
We absolutely are. Here she
They've
comes.
not-
Get in here, girl.
Let's go!
Come on!
So happy for you.
Sit down. Grab their microphone.
I'm so happy for you.
Here's my wrinkled shirt.
It's okay. You've been living in the house for 100 days.
Talk into that microphone for
Sam
me.
wasn't there to iron it.
And
You're right.
And let us welcome you, be the first to welcome you to the winner's circle.
Oh gosh,
Congratulations.
thank you guys so much.
How
dude.
do
This
you
is-
feel?
I feel amazing. It doesn't feel real. This is so surreal. I can't believe it. I'm lost for words.
You know,
for
we
sure.
were in the audience. We were sitting next to your parents.
Your parents,
Oh, yeah.
your mom, every time
lot.
every time they said it, they both went, oh.
So,
Yeah.
so when
Each
there
one.
were 3 votes for Tyler first, and then there was a vote for you,
Yeah.
your dad goes,
Hey,
by the
just
way,
like on
that was the
field.
butchest I've
That's
ever
exactly-
found it in my life.
And your dad did it 10 times
loud.
butcher.
Yeah, it was crazy. They were so there supporting you, and after seeing your story and you talk about your family, it was so wonderful to see, for us to see them in the audience supporting you. How did you feel
when
seeing them out there rooting for you?
Amazing. I didn't think my mom was going to make it. I thought she was still in the Philippines. And to see her and my parents, and it was just crazy to see them in the audience and not seeing them after 99 days. It's amazing. It was a great feeling. It really was.
You also talked about how difficult it was. You wanted their love. You want their love.
Yeah,
And they want you to be loved by the world.
Yeah.
And here you are being celebrated.
Yeah.
Literally confetti flying out of the sky.
It almost choked me.
I get it.
I
When
really
Marissa
did.
had her confetti, it almost choked me too. but you're seeing your parents, that you're watching your parents see you be celebrated and loved
Yeah.
and embraced by
Yeah.
America. That's got to be emotional.
It feels so good that I can make my family proud, and whatever I can do to put a smile on someone's face or just be happy. I'm always positive. I'm always happy. I enjoy life and I love it. And if any way I can spread that throughout the world is amazing.
Yeah.
And number one, my family, as long as they're proud of me, it's everything. They're my number one fans, and they're always there for me.
Good.
Well, people at
For
home
sure.
really loved you.
Yeah.
Like you were loved so much.
That's awesome.
your
That's so
game was
awesome.
so beautiful. And then when you just started winning those competitions, my 10-year-old son goes, let's go on the soccer field. Like he wants to emulate you. Like that is,
so
it's
awesome.
so wonderful.
That's so
you
awesome.
killed it.
I just get so passionate, and even on the football field, I'm literally just screaming. I lose my voice the next day, and for the past, the next 3 days. But I just get so passionate because I'm in the moment, and just the feeling of all of that, and it's amazing. It really is.
I remember watching your game, and through the season, we were watching it, talking to all the evicted house guests and off the block, and I think I even said something to Marissa. I said, Casey's got to start winning something now. The time has come for her to start winning. Was that purposeful?
No, it wasn't. I didn't throw any competitions. I don't do really well with the A and B, true, false kind of stuff, as
Tonight
you can
you
see.
did.
That was my first one.
You did
I
great.
got past
You
the
did
first
great.
round, which is huge.
You guys were so cute when
And-
you both would miss one and you
Yeah.
both looked at each other and you missed the same one. I
It's
was like, they've been
crazy.
practicing together.
Well, the thing is, I didn't start playing vetoes until day 46. Day 46, I was one of the first to not, there was 2 of us that were left that didn't play any vetoes.
Because let's remind people, you draw names for the veto,
Yeah,
and only 6 house guests can compete for
Yes,
it, okay? The
yes.
nominees
Yep.
and the HOH all pick somebody. So you're sitting on the couch not being picked for
Oh
that.
yeah, I felt like my name wasn't in the bag, so I'm like,
Yeah.
my name's not popping up.
Yeah.
So day 46 was my first veto, and it was a lot of fun.
And then something happened. You won that hacker competition, and there was no looking
Yeah.
back for you.
Yeah.
You won every single competition after that.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Dude,
Just about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, towards the end, I felt like there were more of my competitions. In the beginning, we got memory and all that stuff. I'm more with the physical stuff, so more of my competitions came at the end, the second half of the season, which is awesome. And I had a lot of fun.
But you
I
also
just-
had a great alliance. I mean,
Yes. Oh,
we talk about
amazing.
this all the time, that people make these alliances and then they drop them halfway through for no reason. Your level 6 really stayed true. The only reason why someone from level 6 went home was because there would be 2 people up from level 6, until of course that Brett, but it was time.
Yeah. I was very fortunate to link up with a very strong alliance. Level 6, it was the weirdest thing because before moving to the house, I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to trust anyone. There's no way. I know the game, I see it, and it's hard to trust people. But having the vibes and the energy within level 6 was unreal, and I'm so proud of us. Level 6 till the day I die. You know, it's like I really appreciate them. They are my family, and I would not be here today if it weren't for them.
You know, I really think it's one of the best alliances in Big Brother history.
I agree.
And you did that. You also did something very
We did
interesting.
that.
You did
Yeah.
that. You all did.
We did, yeah.
Something interesting at the end, though. You had a choice. You won that final HOH.
Yeah.
You could have taken either Tyler or JC to
Yes.
the final.
Yes.
Some people thought it would be much easier for you.
Yeah.
It'd be a slam dunk
Yeah.
if you brought JC.
Yeah.
It was very risky bringing
Yeah.
Tyler. Was there any part of you that said, maybe I should bring JC?
No.
Never once.
Nope. I was just going between both of them, you know, Tyler and JC. But we made a final 2 deal in the very beginning, and I was gonna stay loyal to that. I never made any final 2s with anyone else, and I was gonna stick to that. I was gonna stick to that until if he was gonna starting to do something funny, then I would kind of see that. But I never felt that way. He had my back. I had his back 100%, no matter what. There was nothing that was going to steer me away from that. And we envisioned every single day that we were going to be the final 2 at the end, and it's huge.
But even at the risk of $500,000.
No, it's the weirdest thing, but I'm like, I felt like I had a good chance, kind of. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't know. It was a weird feeling. I was like, I'm going to take this guy to final 2. I'm going to take it to final 2. I'm sticking to my word. This is who I am. That's what I'm going to do.
Do you think he absolutely 100% would have taken you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
I do.
Do you think
I
JC?
hope so.
Do you
We're
think
about
JC?
to go back on these tapes. And
Yeah. Who do you think
We don't
JC
know
would have
that answer.
taken if JC won?
He would have taken Tyler.
He would have taken Tyler.
Yeah.
So the only way you got here was because you had to win it yourself.
Yep. And I kept telling, I had to get myself there. I had
Yeah.
to. And then, yeah, I mean, the one going against Angela at the veto, that last one, I had to win that or I was going to go home. I had to, and I felt it, and I came through with the win. I had to.
You know, this game is about loyalty.
Yes.
It's about power, and it's about winning competitions. And you did all of that.
Yeah, you did.
You did all of it.
It's just, it's crazy. Before coming in the house, I had a plan, and for everything to execute pretty much to the T blows my mind. You know, and I was very fortunate to have a final 2 with Ty, and then level 6, very fortunate, and everything just started coming together. And
And
now
you know
I'm
we
here.
all wanted to see your hair down.
I'm sure you guys saw it, and I'm not
Not enough. Not enough. People are like, does she have a headache all the time?
No,
yeah.
it's pretty loose.
Yeah.
You know, it's not doing
It looks
that's
beautiful.
Thank you so much.
You listen. You have a lot of celebrating to do.
Yeah.
A lot of catching up with the world.
Yeah.
So much has happened in 100 days as you've been
bet.
inside these 4 walls.
bet.
But I know the most important thing is seeing your family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
for sure.
I have to tell you, you are now in the history books.
Dude, it's insane. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it.
Very proud of you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks for
I appreciate
representing.
it. Thank
too.
you.
Thank
Yes.
you, babe.
Yes.
Thank you,
You were
baby.
fabulous. You
All
were
right.
so fun to watch.
Okay,
Right
great. Let's
here.
hear it for the winner. The
Yay.
winner.
Thank you. So wonderful.
Keep it up. You hug like a winner too.
Yeah.
Just
Nothing
water.
good.
Don't worry about it.
Mine's easy. Mine's some soda.
So
Thank
we
you.
will see you at the after party, okay?
Thank you.
I'll buy you a drink. It's an open bar. Okay. Now, as we look
God, they
right
probably
over there,
haven't
you
seen
can
each other.
see.
Turn
Take
the
that shot if you
camera.
can.
Yeah,
they're hugging.
They
Our
were. Now he's
winner
walking in.
And our runner-up and America's favorite.
Hi. Hello. Welcome.
I got to tell you. Sit down right here. We have much to talk about. You played a great game.
Yeah, you did.
Talking to that microphone for me. Yeah, you're used to having it clipped on. Now you got to hold it.
Yeah.
What a great game.
Congratulations.
From
Thank you so
day
much.
one, you came in so strong.
I appreciate that.
That's
you think
why
so?
you're America's favorite.
I
mean,
can't believe that.
No, you were America's favorite. You played such a good game.
You think?
People were talking. You were everybody's pick from day one to win.
Really?
Yeah, trending. Hello.
Yeah.
Trending. Oh
Trending.
Yeah,
I
I
still
mean-
don't know why I got trending.
Well,
Because I would say in the very beginning, you had you did do the cool, I'm just gonna pretend don't even notice me, and you were just winning and making alliances, and you were playing a strong game. Julie Chen picked you as her choice to win.
What?
Yeah, so
Yeah, in fact, we can give you that card.
Yeah,
Julie
yeah,
Chen
yeah.
made that prediction. I don't
Ready
have
to
it.
go.
We'll
We'll
get it
find
for
it.
you.
We'll find
it.
So
Thank you, Julie.
It's so funny. I can see in your eyes right now. You are thirsty to know things, right?
Yeah.
You're thirsty, how
he
did
was
it?
just looking at Angela. That's
No,
what he was
no,
thirsty
no.
for.
Oh, she's right over there.
That
We'll
was
bring her
what-
in a minute.
That was what he was looking at.
I'm
No,
distracted.
you were like, he's thirsty. I'm like,
Well,
yeah.
thirsty.
No, no, no. But when we say you were trending, he says, why? He wants to know things. He's been locked in his
yeah.
house. But let me tell you this. And let me ask you. when you were named America's favorite, you got very emotional. And I know
Yeah.
there were a lot of emotions going on when you walk out of that house for the first time. But what were you feeling, and why did that in particular mean so much to you?
Oh, I don't, there was always something in my head that was just, kept telling me it's just a negative energy. I tried to suppress it, that just America didn't like me, America didn't like my gameplay. But I tried to stay true to myself, stay true to how much I love the game and just play it, like, with everything I had. Like, I tried to play the best game I could possibly play. And for America to know America was behind me, like, in some way, somehow, it was just, it was such, like, one of the best moments of my life. It's a win. It's really a win. Like, I'm so happy for Casey. She deserves to win Big Brother, but me winning America's favorite is, like, the greatest moment of my life. Seriously.
Yeah. Well, something else happened really in the house, really good, and we're going to talk about it too. In addition to playing a great game, winning comps, being a beast, playing a great social game, winning America's favorite, you
But
also
I just have to know, were you going to take Casey with you? I just have to know.
Oh, yeah, I was going to take Casey with me. I couldn't.
I'm sorry, I had to
yeah.
know.
No, I was
had
definitely
to
going to take Casey with me, yeah.
You were, really, truly.
I
Not
truly
JC.
was. Not JC.
You
the
had
difference
so many,
between
you
them.
had your twos.
I did have a lot of final twos.
You had your final twos.
The only difference was I went to Casey on day one. Everybody else had come to me with the final two pitches, and I had to stay true to that.
What made you pick Casey, like in your mind?
Casey is like the same person as me, and I felt it from day one. I just felt her energy. I felt her good vibes and her positive spirit, and I was like, I knew coming into the game, I was like, I need to pick one, and I need to do whatever it is to get us to the end. And then other than that, there was other people that wanted to make me their one. I didn't say no.
Yeah.
And I think
you
that's
had
what came
so many
down to
great
it.
moments, Tyler. My favorites were when literally nobody in the house knew you were like the swing vote. You had two different alliances, and nobody knew it was you. Like nobody. And you would sit there looking at the camera like, they'd be like, this must have been like the power. Like they didn't even just go, it was Tyler. Tyler's always the one that was voting the wrong way.
Was that by design, though, to sort of lay in between and follow the power?
I wanted to stay in between. I had to keep the other side of the house guessing where my true loyalties were lying, because from the beginning, I was playing the whole swaggy side. They thought I was kind of in with them, and I had to keep it that way as long as possible. And then Space Pecs, when I let her have the veto and she used it on me, that was when I could finally be like, all right, they know I'm working with them. Finally, I can hang out with my best friends. And then after that, I switched.
And you did have a bunch of final twos. You did.
Sure.
And you gave your word to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So who tonight were you most nervous to see?
To see? I was the most nervous to see Angela, because I did not tell her about the final two with Casey. And it tore me apart to know that Casey was most likely going to pick me in that last veto. It tore me apart. I could not even look at Angela after Casey won that veto.
God, that must be awkward to be face to face. Let's bring out Angela. Come here, grab a mic right down there. Oh, cute. You sit. Will you hand her that mic right down there, Tyler? Thank you. Sit. Okay, so he was worried about seeing you face to face. We've spoken a little bit, but now tell him what you were thinking, because your goodbye message revealed a lot when Angela was evicted. Tell him what you felt when you saw that goodbye message.
Well, I wasn't mad. I was like a little bit upset because I felt like I told you everything, and then I realized that you did not tell me everything.
I did not tell you everything. I did not.
But it was okay because I understood that you and Casey had a final two way before we were ever anything, like day two.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't that mad. It was just kind of like, damn, I wish he had told me.
I know. I couldn't. And Casey and I came together,
understand that.
and we decided not to tell you. I didn't want to.
I'm glad you did. Kind of glad you did, because it's nice not knowing when you're sitting up there eviction night.
No, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's the thing that killed me the most. You'll see me crying in the DR about it. Like, it killed me the most out of the whole.
So can we move past it now? Let's move past it. We're good, right?
We're good.
Yeah, until he doesn't take the laundry out. He'll be like, can you do the laundry? Oh, remember when you had that secret? Like, it'll be like 3 years from now. You're going to be like 1 degree away from that.
A whole book of secrets that he's.
How long did it take for that to disappear, and who cares, it's game?
Probably like a day.
Okay.
It was over fast.
Not bad.
Tyler, that means you're good. You're good.
And America loves you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that. I thought they hated me.
But look, at the end of the day, you got the girl, and you got her vote.
I got her vote.
And you got America's favorite.
Did you ever think I wasn't going to vote for you?
No, I knew you were going to vote for me. I didn't question that. I didn't want to tell Casey that I knew you were going to vote for me, but Oh, I knew.
You guys
It's
are
crazy.
very, very cute.
I feel like I won. I told her this. I literally already
Isn't
won.
that the cutest thing
I
ever?
already won with this.
So are you moving in with her in Playa Vista?
Am I moving in with you in Playa Vista?
Would you like to?
I would love to.
Sure.
Don't say Give the people what they want.
Can we move in too?
How big's your place?
Okay,
Big
very.
Brother 2.0 in Playa Vista.
Oh my God, but no cameras.
I'm very happy for you both. Great, really great game. I mean, level 6 just did the thing.
Yeah.
You know, one of the greatest
alliances
of all time.
Yeah, no, really, that alliance was amazing and strong and
So
stuck
solid.
together and solid. And
sorry, Brett.
if JC didn't win that, you guys would have been the final three. And
we
sorry,
would've been.
Brett. Yeah, you really. Sorry, Brett.
Last HOH.
Yep, that was tough. But a great season. Don't focus on the negatives. So much good came out of it.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I think it's been a great season of Big Brother.
Maybe
and
go on Amazing Race together.
you never know. So we are going to take one quick teeny tiny break, but don't worry, we have some video to show you. This is our favorite moments from the first season of Off the Block.
This
Welcome to the very first Off the Block with me, Ross Matthews.
and me, Marissa Jarrett-Winokur.
Oh, hell no. The BB breakdown.
I thought my buzzer did that.
No, it didn't.
Hi, you guys. It's Marissa. Oh wait, hold on. You guys, I'm just gonna go pee in real life.
And the green is the green, is the ground is the green, but it's not green, it's purple.
It just made me laugh every time you'd say your name or talk about yourself in third person.
Swaggy, not soggy.
Marissa! Keep your hands off my soundboard. So when I play the sound effect, you start reading Hamlet.
Okay.
Okay.
Act 1, Scene 1. Enter Bernardo and Francisco.
Naka!
Polo!
Naka! Polo! Naka!
It's more like that. You can do that. And then you can like get up and like pop, 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 pop. 2 sentinels. Bar. Who's there? Fran. Nay, answer me. Stand and unfold yourself.
I don't know that it was the most. 54 days. Wait,
my
are
leg
you
is-
okay?
You guys, my leg is stuck. Oh, move the pillow.
I thought she was going to be a floater, but now she's come into her own game.
Floaters, you better grab a life vest.
True.
Well, it's tacky to say. She snored.
And of course, you know who was probably watching.
Do you think that Donald Trump was watching?
Without a doubt. In fact, he may be watching right now.
Oh.
Hi, Donald.
Hi. Hi.
That was the last.
That was fun to
That was
watch,
fun.
right?
I feel like there was a lot of tushy showing. I feel like I was like on the couch a lot.
You were. I wasn't.
No, I know, but that would seem like a lot.
I know, but you know what? It has
Those were my
been so
favorite.
much
This
fun.
has been so amazing.
And watching back that package and so much of the show, I'm reminded how much fun we had and how fun it was to read all of your comments all season long and really be engaged with all of you. So thank you so much for being our third co-host.
Yeah, it's been
of the
real.
show.
It was. Look, I was going to watch the show and be crazy obsessive and be texting you about it.
Big Brother anyway.
Big Brother anyway.
Yeah.
So I was really happy to have a place to go on Friday mornings to
Uh-huh.
actually share it with other people.
And we're always worried: are people watching? Are people watching?
And
oh my gosh,
you guys are watching.
So many of
thank
you showing up, and so many tonight as we broadcast live from the backyard of the house everyone wants to be in, the Big Brother house. We've talked to just about
we are
every.
literally in the Big Brother house. Like right over there, I don't know if you guys can see it, is where that HOH competition just took place.
Can you swing around a little
bit?
bit?
You can see Casey and Tyler's name.
Can you
Like,
see that?
Look, people are going up there.
There you
Kind
go,
of.
right
there. We
there.
go. Look, that's literally it. That's where we did our final competition, huh, Ross?
Yeah, remember you, who won that?
But I will say, we're not talking about ourselves because I know you guys don't really love that. However, I will say, like, how it ended tonight was really how it ended with us as well.
Yeah.
Like, I won the final competition, and then I brought you, even though it wasn't the safer choice to do, and then you won America's favorite.
Yeah.
And that's what
And
we
we're
just
gonna-
saw. We were like, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was
and
really.
it really does feel good.
It was a great final two. Not a bitter jury. It was just a great season all around. And we have spoken to just about all the house guests from BB20. One remaining. JC is very popular and making his way here, hopefully, before we end the show tonight. But first. We
had a couple of co-hosts.
Yeah, we did.
Visit us when we were busy.
And
so we're going to read their predictions.
This is not the predictions. It's their
No, I think this is their prediction.
a prediction who's going to win.
I think so.
Oh, but this is not fair because it was very much later in the season.
Yeah,
for
it was
when
much later in the season.
You picked Rachel and I picked Scotty. What? Mark McGrath. Casey.
And what did he write?
He wrote Casey.
Oh, and then he wrote who he thinks should be on Celebrity Big Brother.
Gary Busey, Dennis Rodman, and Bret Michaels.
Okay, wait.
Oh, and
yeah,
Mark,
he did say that.
Hold on, let me say. Mark told our producer Bryce that Casey was his pick from day one.
Wow.
So
what's that shot? That was a good shot of the like your chin nose.
Was that?
It was
Were we doing a close up on Ross?
I think you were doing a close up on this, but then it went away and it was like just your like
my chin nose.
Chin nose.
Which chin?
It was a couple of chin noses.
Yeah.
Wait, so far Mark McGrath is the only win.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, then Lance. Let's see who
Lance Bass, who filled in for me.
Nope, Lance Bass filled in for me.
Oh yeah.
Tyler.
So
they're getting better than Scotty and Rachel.
Who lasted longer than Scotty and Rachel between the two?
Oh,
Scotty,
and he came back twice.
Yeah.
And then we've got Frankie's prediction.
Frankie Grande.
Tyler. But I would have beaten him. Oh, I'm sure everybody at home loves that comment.
I love
Okay, let's keep moving on. And Rachel.
Riley.
The legend.
Slow to describe a life vest. Happened right here in this backyard.
Oh my God, everybody's picking Tyler.
She says Tyler. And then for, what is this?
She's saying, and for Celebrity Big Brother, she wants an old Big Brother guest celeb.
Oh.
Housewife.
Oh, Sheena
from Vanderpump Rules.
Thank you,
But she
Bryce,
also,
for
I think she wants on. Rachel, I love you. I love following your Instagram. Follow Rachel's Instagram. She's hilarious.
As we wait for JC to join us
Mark
here.
McGrath is the only person.
Mid-sentence, every time.
Well, I know what you're saying.
Every
Okay,
single
go,
time.
say it.
No,
As
you
we're
finish.
waiting to see JC here, what were you going to say?
Well, we have another winner's thoughts on season 20.
Ooh, look at that.
Let's take a look
Yeah,
at.
let's toss to that package, Ross.
All right, so my favorite Big Brother 20 moment. A little biased here, but I have to go with the family videos. As a former house guest, that was my favorite moment of my season, seeing my family. It's really something I needed at that point. And as a fan, I love seeing the house guest reaction to seeing their loved ones who they haven't seen in a long time. I'm empathetic to the feelings they're having at that moment, and it's a really genuine moment because they stop gaming and it puts in perspective how important family and friends are outside the game. So great moment for everyone. I think everyone loves that, and I'm no exception.
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you, Derek. Derek, winner of BB16.
It is so fun to see these winners. You know what's interesting too is once you are inside that Big Brother house, you are family forever.
Yeah.
And as we walk around the yard here, there are so many former players and winners, and so many former winners and players have been so integral in BB20 during Off the Block. They've been so fun sending in their thoughts, joining us.
Oh my gosh, I've become friends with everybody.
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 You know who you've become codependent with?
Who?
You? Well, no, Caitlin.
Sure.
You are in deep with Caitlin.
I'm in deep. You guys, I don't know if you can show. Can we show our big camera? Can they show up there how cool that is? Just because nobody ever gets to see the backyard. And like if you see, like when you do a competition down here, then see up there, that's where all the like camera crews stand and like the producers yell at you and like it's really like and you can never, they don't talk to you or anything.
Yeah,
like this is literally our backyard. You know how you think you see grass and pools and stuff? Oh God, is this what we're doing? Oh gosh.
They can't see. We're gonna get Josh, but I was just handed JC.
We were given JC. Here.
Bring it down. Welcome, JC. Welcome to JC. You know who
we get Josh. We do have a winner. We have another winner.
Come here, buddy.
Josh is here, winner of BB19.
Get right in here, buddy.
He's
Come
been
on.
doing interviews over there.
Come here.
Look, you're in a winner's.
Good to
You're
see
going to
you.
be in
Sit.
a winner's sandwich. You've been in a winner's sandwich a couple of times tonight. Okay.
Hi. Okay, so you
Josh
just
has been interviewing the winners. Oh,
So before we start, I just want to say these guys are pros. I'm over here on the side, like doing interviews. I'm like mesmerized by you guys.
Oh, thank you.
For real.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Listen, I feel, you know what, in a beauty contest.
JC's on our way. We just got to think.
Okay,
Not
good.
that we're
Yeah.
stalling with you because we all love
Get
you.
me out. Bring JC.
But I have a thought. You know what, beauty contest, when they bring the reigning Miss Whatever out and they hand
I
them the
gotta
crown.
get the crown.
So how did you feel tonight as you hand over the crown of winner of
Listen,
Big Brother?
I'm like PTSD so bad, but I'm so happy for Casey. Team Tyler, Team Casey. Either way, a good person, one with a great heart. We saw tonight with the jury, you know, it's all about the connections and the genuine bonds.
Yeah.
So, but I'm so happy for them. I love you guys. I'm just freaking out being a fan right now, and yeah,
How do you
living
feel,
the dream.
How do you feel being back in the yard? You said PTSD. Is it like,
Oh yeah,
it's
I
weird?
mean, you guys are having the same thing.
Yeah.
You're just containing it better. But
I remember a really vivid fight where you were right here,
Oh, God.
right? Remember that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My vivid memories of Josh, baby, my thoughts of you, in your beginning of your game, banging the pots and everything, I was like, get this guy out of here. There's no way he's going to win. And then you just won us all over.
Yeah.
And I love you in your life. I love watching you on Instagram. I love watching what you're doing. I love your family.
Thank
I
you.
love it all.
Oh, guess what? Guess what just happened right now?
We have JC.
Yeah,
JC.
we can
And then you know what? And what we'll
JC,
do
come
is-
over here. I'm getting up.
No. We'll trade it and then we'll send them to you.
JC.
And then we can do it when we're done.
Done.
Everybody, check out. Josh is doing the interviews for Pop, so make sure
Yeah,
you check
go
those
check out
out as
Josh's
well.
interviews
Thank
as
you,
well.
Bobby, so
I
much for
love you,
helping
buddy.
us stretch
I
too.
love you.
Okay,
You guys are
thank you.
great.
Love you too.
Josh,
My
thank you.
Latino. I'm so proud of you.
They are hugging. He's saying, "My Latino, my Latino, get over here, buddy. Come here. Come
Good
here.
job. Good game.
Come on, sit here.
Good game.
You're welcome.
take
You
the
hold
mic.
this. Congratulations on
Congratulations.
third place. How do you feel? You happy?
I am happy.
Good. Listen, you did.
It's okay. You're allowed to not be like, this is great, but you played such a good game.
You did.
Thank you, guys.
And all the Big Brother fans who truly know this game were watching and seeing what you were doing behind the scenes. I know it was driving you crazy not winning comps, but you were making moves.
Yeah.
Was that your strategy going in?
My number one strategy going in is probably was gonna be being super loyal, no matter what, you know, and then also like just say the right thing at the right time and not be opening my mouth going around. I'm telling you right now, and I'm not trying to be like cocky or anything. The only reason why I didn't make it till the end is because I wasn't winning comps.
Yeah.
What was going on? I'm this kind of guy that I need my 8 hours of sleep. I need my schedule so I can function. And this random comes in the middle of the day and nothing. And I was just like, okay, let me just go there. And I couldn't just like go there and put my problems and my conversations aside and focus. I always felt like very negative, like on the comms and stuff. I couldn't do it. Like, you know, like I blame myself. No one else but myself. And it was my only thing that killed me in the game, that no winning comps. I feel my social game.
No, your social game was amazing.
It was
And I'm going to
great.
tell you something. This was the first time people across the board said, whoever wins in that final three deserved to win. And that hasn't been said every year. So across the board, people were saying that. Like, whoever wins, and you had to win that, whoever won that last competition, everybody believed was going to win the game. So you know what I mean? So you really played a great game.
You made it to the last day,
Yeah.
and really it could have gone anyway. But as it was the final part of that final HOA competition, there was a shot of you sitting in the chair on the sideline. Does that just drive you crazy? Not being in there, not being up at one of these podiums to determine your own fate?
The worst part is like the part 2. I was 38 seconds away from it.
So close.
And it's just like so close. And I knew if I would have done that one, I would have win that last one. They got 2 runs. And I was answering in my head. And the only one I didn't get right was the last one with Angela.
So you would have gotten it, you would have won the final part.
At least like top 2 for sure. I would have done it.
If you had made it to the final part of the final HOH and won, who would you have taken to the final 2 with you?
Tyler. I know he wasn't about all the loyalty and stuff, but I told myself, dude, I'm gonna go there and play my loyal game, and at the end, I'm gonna keep it till the end, you know? Like, no matter what, I'm just gonna do it. I know I didn't have any opportunity with KC. I love her. She's an amazing girl, but she was super liked, and she didn't have like that much blood in her hands or nothing.
Right.
So I knew it was gonna be like a no-brainer for me just to pick Tyler.
Would you have beat Tyler?
Beat him in the thing?
Would you have won?
To be honest, I think that we both had like a 50-50. I was hated, he was hated. Me and him were like 50-50.
But you were also loved.
So you were also loved.
Thank you. At the end, I really loved everyone there, and I don't have a grudge against anyone. I'm probably like super happy that I got to experiment this, and I'm gonna be friends with all of them, and I'm gonna follow the 15 of them on Instagram and comment really bad things on the pictures.
Tyler, what was the hardest part for you?
The hardest part for me was not having a schedule. I'm a schedule guy, you know. I know exactly when I wake up in the morning what I want to do. You know, I sleep my hours. I'm good. I'm not a coffee drinker, so like I don't need any kind of like stimulation stuff. I started drinking coffee there and then tea right after, and I didn't have it. I didn't even have like a pooping time.
Yeah, the pooping time is serious, y'all.
It was just crazy there, like, you know.
We get the real details that you want to know.
Anything, you just ask me.
It comes off the block for
pooping
that.
time?
Wow.
And yeah, like just going to that competition sometimes, I'm like, I haven't slept, I haven't eaten, I haven't pooped. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna say it. I said lies for 99 days. Right now is the time to just not say any more lies.
You'd think he would have come in number 2. Oh, JC.
Oh my God, you guys do not laugh at that. I mean, I'm just laughing because I have to. I'm sitting next to him. You all don't have to laugh.
It's funny. They like it. All right. Listen, I have to tell you, you were a joy to watch this entire summer. Really. It was just entertaining, and people were rooting for you, and I think a lot of people related to you, and thank you for sharing yourself, all of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I don't know what's going on in the outside world right now. I'm kind of nervous, but I don't know if I'm ready yet. I want to like sleep. Probably get drunk first and then sleep.
Well, the after party is happening right now.
What? Well, goodbye.
Yeah. Go have fun, JC, and thank you so much.
Thank you,
buddy.
guys.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Have fun. Come here. Give me a hug. Go enjoy it, okay?
Oh, wonderful.
A lot of people want to talk to you. Entertainment Tonight's right over there. Pop is right down the way.
Yeah, you guys-
Outlets from all over wanted to talk to
guys.
JC. We did it.
We did it.
All
You
right.
guys, thank you so much. This is like,
I know.
this is
Now
so,
we-
don't we have another package to show?
No. This
Ross,
is it.
I
This
want
is
to say to you, this has been so much fun. We had such a good time in this house together. It like, even just sitting here with you, it's crazy. We went into that house and we're like that last night we were talking, like even tonight, about how we couldn't believe we were in the final 2, but like sharing this experience and doing this show with you has been so much fun. I've laughed harder than I've ever laughed, and I've learned so much from you, and it's just been such a joy.
You know, when Marissa and I talked about doing this, we said, well, we're going to be watching it anyway. You want to see if anyone wants to put a camera on us? And we want to thank CBS and all the producers and all the
Facebook
family and Facebook Watch for showing up and letting us do it. But most of all, I want to thank you. And you guys, you showed up.
You showed up and you watched and you commented, and we just have had such a joy. So this summer has been such a treat.
Spending time together with
you.
with good friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, everybody.
Wow.
We have to say goodbye now.
We have to say goodbye.
Do you want to say goodbye? Or you want me? Why don't I start to say goodbye and you interrupt me halfway
bye.
through?
What was the question? Bye, everybody.